Ooh, let's see. Um, yeah. Okay. That seems okay. Everything looks okay, but is it really? Oh, man. Alright. Yeah, sure. Interesting. Okay. So I think I know why Snatcher has been running with desync. I took a look, well, I researched it earlier today. And it turns out that sometimes this game has audio tracks with 2 seconds delay in the beginning. So it's not so much a syncing issue as it is just a bad rip from the disc. So we're gonna be trying a different attempt at ripping this. I'll see how that goes. I'm definitely legal right now, don't tell anyone. So watch, it's gonna be like one guy watching who's like working for the Swedish police force. I'm gonna get completely destroyed now. That's it, guys. I've been DMCA'd. I can't live anymore. All I can do now is commit Sudoku. Good evening, blah blah. And Ionic. Hello, both of you. How are you two doing? And, you're not a cop, are you? You're gonna have to tell me if you're a cop. Or a junker. A junker? What is this Sudoku stream threat? Oh, commit Sudoku. Better watch out. They have, should look at that actually. Not sure what this is. We'll get it. Why not? Are you hosting the Pirate Bay again? I never hosted a Pirate Bay, man. Why have you been YMCA'd? Because my friend was playing Final Fantasy XI, and he was using the level 1 bronze armor, the bronze subligar, which makes you look like a leather daddy. It was one of the village people. Funny that all the pictures I can find of it is with females. Not the male ones. How strange. How strange indeed. I guess putting leather daddy clothing on women is okay. On men though, not a single picture. That's pretty funny. I want you all to take a look at this picture, and then imagine that it's a man, a really big and muscular man wearing that. And that's my friend, playing ninja, actually. Now, Final Fantasy, they probably have cat ears and tails as well. Maybe? Female leather daddies, yes. But would it make you feel happier if it said leather mama? Leather mama. You know, Final Fantasy wasn't always like this. In any case. What? Now open it. There we go. Jeez. So, I get the feeling these are like exactly the same. But we're gonna try them anyway. Might be a better rip. In my case, it might just be RIP. I suppose it could also be the BIOS that's bad, but I don't want to push my luck with that sort of thing. Well, I mean, I guess I can try it. I've tried a lot of things though, including perfect sync and all that. It doesn't seem to be the issue. In any case, I'm gonna prepare the game in the background here, since we're almost ready to start. We'll switch out the BIOS, see if that helps. I'm gonna launch this one. Actually, it is different. This one's actually much older. Might actually be a good thing. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna get some hydration. You do that. It's 2022. One should not be judged by that. No, but I just said it was weird. The only people who find that stuff weird are those who have never walked into a gay bar by accident. Well, I mean, I've never walked into a bar on accident in general, but I don't think I would be shocked, you know. I think I would laugh and greet people. It's not like I'm extremely phobic or anything. Then I would take my leave. Maybe I'll buy a drink just for fun. Oh, if I drank anyway. I don't actually drink alcohol. I now have that scene playing in my head from one of the Police Academy movies where they go to the Blay Oyster. It's nice. Police Academy was pretty fun, actually. The first ones. I'm definitely a bigger fan of like Naked Gun, but Police Academy was pretty good. And you know what? It's been like 10 minutes. Why don't we actually give this thing a try? See how this goes. Hello, PK. You guys want to watch a static screen? I'm sure you do. Static. Alright, let's see here. Let's try this out. Okay, this is the sound I was expecting. This is the Sega CD BIOS I'm used to. Let's see if that works any better with our syncing issues. Naked Gun first appears at any Police Academy movie, but I will race you one. Airplane's great. It makes me want to look at the camera and say, what does he say again? God, I don't remember. What a bummer or something? No, what does he say? I haven't seen Airplane in so long. Start? Okay. Let's do this thing. Act 2. Cure. Let's see if the cutscene has any better syncing. Nope.
Okay, let's try to.
In fact, I feel like it's worse.
Metal Gear, would you mind helping out?
Not at all. Now projecting recorded video images.
Gibson calls in and you two immediately head for the abandoned factory in the M District. But when you arrived, Gibson had already been killed by someone, or something at the factory. From hair and skin samples recovered from his body, you determined that the perpetrators were two Snatchers, one male and one female. In addition, from a floppy disk containing notes from Gibson's investigation, you discovered that Snatchers have a crucial defect. Gibson was apparently killed because he had learned about this weak point. And this weak point is a key difference between them and real humans. Their artificial skin cannot tolerate ultraviolet rays. Long-term exposure causes it to become cancerous.
I'm here for you, PK.
A form of melanoma. This severely limits the places and times that they can operate to midwinter, when daylight hours are their shortest, and of course at night.
I'm pretty
And
sweet.
it looks as if it will take at least 6 months for them to develop a new skin which overcomes this fault. So their biggest weak point was that they had to keep themselves protected from ultraviolet rays over the past 6 months. Gibson really put his earlier training as a science cop to good use in figuring this one out. And that's why they use plenty of sunscreen, even in the middle of the winter. As a result of this, it becomes clear that there is one thing they must have to continue their survival. And that is medical facilities, where they can treat artificial skin which has become cancerous. And it appears that Gibson may have located a hospital used for this very purpose. In an effort to determine where Gibson had been investigating, you analyzed his stomach contents, found buffalo meat, and headed to the only place in the city that serves it, Outer Heaven. Isabella Velvet, a dancer at this place, gives you a description, which allows you to put together a montage of the man Gibson was trying to track down. You then ran this montage through the city's data bank, using Jordan. And that gave you 2 suspects, Ivan Rodriguez and Freddie Nielsen. But from the condition of Ivan's skin, you determined that there was no possibility he could be a Snatcher. There was no evidence at all of melanoma. But as he was in possession of Liquid Sky, you turned him over to narcotics. Following that, A search of Freddie Nielsen's home turned up large quantities of sunscreen. Nielsen's wife, Lisa Nielsen, turns out to be a snatcher, and you dispose of her. And you confirm that the skin cells found under Gibson's nails were from Lisa. Freddie Nielsen also turns out to be a snatcher, and you dispose of him as well. The hair sample that was found in Gibson's hand is confirmed as being from Freddie. So you are able to determine that these two snatchers, Freddie and Lisa, were the ones who killed Gibson.
Not to mention it tried to rip my head off, too.
But then we have a problem. The bounty hunter who saved you, Seed, Random Hajil. An investigation uncovers that the information he provided when he filled out his bounty hunter registration was completely false. So who is this guy? Friend or foe?
What about the bank account he was having his bounty deposited into?
It was a common account used for paying bounty, and the funds were retransferred from there. We couldn't learn anything from it. Thank you, Metal. And now for the real fun. The hospital that Gibson had tracked down. If we can hit that, we may be able to shut down this snatch operation of theirs. Or if we can find some kind of patient records there, we may be able to find them quite easily.
So, Little John's memory might provide us with an important lead.
That's right. If we're lucky, there may be something left that we can work with. Navigators record everything their junkers do, just in case.
Just in case, huh? Well, this looks like one of those cases.
Harry should have recovered it by now. Go see how he's doing. Seed, I'm counting on you to find this hospital.
So yeah, it's still very desynced, annoyingly. It does seem to be about 2 seconds. I'm actually gonna make a new save here. So what I can do is use the first save to test the cutscene to see if I can fix the issue later when we're not streaming. And I can use my alternate save to just pick up where we left off. The first thing you should do is get Harry to recover Little John's memory for you. He's a very shady character, but he doesn't seem to be working against us. Hey, boss, have you seen my cash? Yeah, my cash. Now yours. Let's go see Harry. He's doing okay.
About time you got here, Gillian. I've got Little John's memory all ready for you.
Were we able to get anything from it?
Just relax. I'll put it on the monitor for you now. I'm afraid it was almost completely destroyed beyond recovery. Those snatchers, they sure do a thorough job.
What do you mean? Wasn't there anything left?
Like I said, just relax. I was able to get one video image out of it. I don't have the slightest what this is, but it's definitely got something to do with Jean's investigation. This is it. So, Gillian, do you have any idea what this is?
Hospital Olean? This is almost certainly the Snatcher-controlled hospital that Gibson was looking for.
You ought to run the name through Jordan, but if that hospital is not legit, the data won't mean anything. This city is packed with unregistered hospitals.
The sign in this picture looks curved. This word Olean might continue past the edge of the image.
I've stored this image. You can view it at any time. Just use the graphic memory command in the possessions menu.
Thanks. Olean, huh? I've heard he's really good. I already put down at least 3 of them, but I still don't get along with those types. But I thought that these blasters were the only things that could take out a Snatcher. In theory, that's right. A standard ray gun just isn't strong enough. Still, if you modify the standard ray gun to focus its energy much better than usual, you never know. But that would make it that much harder to hit your target, right? That's right. In other words, this random is one heck of a shot. Normally, that just doesn't work. Strange. Maybe he's a super bounty hunter. A super hunter. Hey, I may be old, but I'm in good shape. I don't know too much about hospitals. Never heard of this one either. Olene, huh? There's definitely no mistake about Little John's memory. This hospital exists. You can bet your life on that. Harry, I get really worried sometimes. I think I may shoot a real person by mistake. Really? You could never kill a real person. You're too gentle, you know? On the other hand, if I were you, I'd worry about that gentleness costing you your life someday. Harry, I'm afraid I just can't fill Gibson's shoes. I don't talk to guys who say wimpy things like that. Harry. Seriously. That was completely unnecessary. You want to search me? Over my dead body! I thought it was going to hit me. Alright, let's see if we can find Olene... Oh, Gillian. What? Harry suggested that we check the hospital using the Jordan system, but... the Jordan system doesn't offer a hospital search function. Really? Why don't we ask Napoleon? Why would he ask me to check Jordan if it doesn't let us search for... Well, we'll try it anyway, just for fun. I am Jordan, Junker Headquarters host AI computer system. Please insert your ID card. User confirmed as Gillian Seed. Welcome to Jordan. What sort of information do you need? Let's search for... Jordan fact file. Oh, this is... yeah, nothing useful. Just gonna see if there's a person named Olene for fun. Yeah, didn't think so. I love your AI voice. Well, thank you. You mean my real voice? Right? Alright, that didn't help. No need to go to Gibson's room. Yeah, I guess we should ask Napoleon, huh? Hey, Mika. I've always wondered about this, but how did someone like you end up as a junker? That's a tough question. I'm sure it's for the same reasons as you and Harry. A bounty hunter, eh? Can you trust people like that? Well, he sounds sort of cool, but a little scary too. I wonder what kind of person he is. Olene, huh? I never heard of any hospital like that. Yeah, that's no help. Alright, let's call Napoleon. Please, Gilly, you should really have it memorized by now. Well, it's been a while since I played, alright? 39, 56, 44. We're using Metal Gear, don't worry. Even says Metal Gear Mark II on the right there. Hey, Nappy. What? You again? What do you want? More information? That's right, I need your help. Why don't we get the password out of the way first? Really? Alright, fine. Remember your stupid password. Alright, you pass, but we can't talk on the video phone. I'll meet you in the usual place. He hung up. What are you going to do? Well, I guess we'll go meet him. Alright, Mika. It's nice to see you. I'm out of here. Oh, you know what we should do? We haven't talked to Jamie yet in a while. Let's go talk to Jamie. I also forgot her number. Wouldn't it be funny if Jamie turned out to be a Snatcher? Just to make this extremely awkward for everyone. Why is my apartment so, like, scary sounding? Very epic shit, this apartment. Oops, I didn't mean to go into the turbo cycle. Get out, look at my apartment, then walk back in. Alright, let's try this again. Let's move. Go inside. I have to use Metal Gear? Alright, thought I could use the phone on the wall. Jamie. 393. Oh, right. Right. Easy number.
The number you have reached is not in service at this time.
Wait.
Please check the number and dial again.
Did I do that wrong?
JT&T Neo Kobe.
That was the easy number, he says, and then dials it incorrectly immediately. Seriously? Oh, 3-4. God damn it. Ah. My God, a Snatcher!
Bet I surprised you, huh? Don't worry, this is just a tape. I'm at work right now. If you need to reach me, please call Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs at 391009. Sorry to scare you. Bye!
I didn't know you were an asshole. She really had me for a moment there. Since when did she start pulling practical jokes like this? No doubt that message is a strategy of hers to deal with your troublesome calling. Dude, I haven't called her in a day. Just what is that supposed to mean, Metal? There's no need to be embarrassed, Killian. I'm fully aware that Jamie has snatched your heart. Ooh. It burned. Alright. Well, you know what? We gotta go look proper. That's a great video phone voicemail thingy. Nice scent. Yow! A little too much shaving, I guess. Where's the toilet paper? Well, that didn't work. Alright, I guess they could call her from anywhere, but makes more sense to call her from home, right? Alright, let's go find Mr. Napoleon. Incidentally, Napoleon showed up in the hospital in Police Knots, where he called us Gillian Seed and started sneezing because he had a Snow 9 allergy. There's a very suspicious Santa guy there. I wonder if Napoleon is here. Da, 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 da. Cars of busy year-end shoppers are milling about everywhere. There's Christmas everywhere you look. Even Santa Claus is here. A man dressed as Santa Claus is handing out tissues as an advertisement. Do-do-do-do-do. Huh? That's Santa Claus. What's wrong? Nothing. Probably just my imagination. Shall we check him out? We shall. But first, the nearby people. Everybody appears to be minding their own business. Nothing suspicious at all. Yeah, but there could be a Snatcher among them, you know. That's true, but it's too frightening to think about. It doesn't appear that they're worried about the Snatcher problem. Yeah, it's kind of like COVID. When shit goes wrong, they just go. Give a shit. check out this Santa.
Wait a minute. You're no Santa.
How'd you guess?
What are you doing in that outfit?
What are you talking about?
It's a good animation.
Job. It's too dangerous. Somebody's after me. I'm gonna end up dead, just like Gibson.
Let's just go ahead and tell us who you really are, Napoleon. Nah, us informers are easier to get along with if you don't know who we really are. One of these days, I'll have to tell you why I'm called Napoleon. Hey, don't be touching me. Sorry. A Chinese Santa, huh? Somehow you just don't fit the image. I think it looks great. I'm so sorry to disappoint you. It looks like a Santa to me. It's a traditional Santa Claus costume. He's carrying a large sack over his shoulder. What's in there, presents? You want some? They're tissues. No thanks, pass. There's a tag on the suit which says Rick Bakery Productions. That's the same place which makes those Outer Heaven masks. That's that place the guy over at Plata's Cavern was telling us all about, right? Got a cold there, Napoleon? Some kind of allergy, I guess. Always gets this way in the winter. An allergen that only operates in the winter? That could be Snow 9, you know? One can always pick up traces of Snow 9 wherever Snatchers appear. It's just sneezing. It just goes on and on. No wonder so realistic looking. It was made by Rick Bakery Studio. How do you make a realistic looking Santa outfit? That's Unreal Santa! It's made out of cotton! You bastard! It's a man-made strain that was developed by the military years ago as a defensive weapon to help protect bases and the like. You mean the Santa outfit or Snow 9? Wasn't all of it disposed of long ago? Yes, but I heard talk that somebody started cultivating it again about 3 years ago. 3 years ago? That's about the same time Snatchers first appeared. What a coincidence! A coinky-dink, if you will. Apparently that stuff grows back quickly even after it's cleaned out. The areas it grows in are off limits, but the wind brings it right into the city. I need some information about underground hospitals. Besides all the legit hospitals, there are scores of those underground places all over the city. We'll never be able to find them all. Wait a second. You might be able to learn something about those illicit operations by checking up on pharmaceutical orders. After all, almost all of the drugs used on the island are manufactured here as well. That's right, all of the pharmaceuticals on the island are distributed or manufactured by Kobe Pharmaceuticals. Wow, Kobe's really rich nowadays. At least it's not Tokugawa. Kobe Pharmaceuticals, eh? That's where Jamie works. What a coinkydink. Jamie keeps track of records of shipments of shipments of pharmaceuticals throughout the island. Holy shit. She might be able to find something out. That's right. Let's call her and ask later on. I'm sure a specialist like that will have a lot more to offer you than somebody like me. Sounds pretty bad. Olean Hospital? Yeah. Thank you for that. Oh, where the heck did I see that? Oh, I've seen it somewhere at least. Before that, why don't we try and take care of business? Have some money. Damn, take it! Thanks the bundle. May not be the one you're looking for, but I know an Olean hospital. Okay. I'm not doing this for fun, you know. You're going to have to do a little better than that. Just as greedy as ever, huh? Here, take it. Thank you very much. I don't know too much about it, but it's over in the RF district. Why don't you go check it out?
All right, I've had it. Don't call me
Wait a minute, Napoleon. I'll keep any snatchers off your back.
They're after both of us. You better worry about watching your own back. Oh, by the way, here. A little Christmas present for you.
What? Tissues?
See ya. Merry Christmas.
Well, now he's gone.
No surprise there. He's got plenty of reason to be scared. Besides, I got the information I needed.
There's an advertisement on the back of that pack of tissues.
This is an ad for outer heaven. Just how many different jobs does that guy have?
Too many. Alright, well. Hey, somebody dropped something weird here. It's a cigarette butt. Oh. Good job. No suspicious types in the area. It's appear that they're worried about the Snatcher problem, indeed. The advertising has really become a part of the city itself. None of those advertisements are useful anymore, are they? Not really. Napoleon has gone home. Let's get over to Olean Hospital. Okay. My cat arrived. He assured his dominance by sitting in front of my monitor. All praise to cat. Right, Olean Hospital. Surprisingly easy finding this place. Almost a little too easy. Let's take a look at this place. What? This looks nothing like the hospital in the picture. There's a neon sign on the roof of the building. The entrance appears to be at the front. I wonder what they specialize in. There are no signs or anything. That's because it's one of the illicit places. It's so illicit, they have a neon sign in front of the building. It doesn't smell like a hospital usually does. It's more like the smell of filth. Can't know unless we go in, Gillian. We can't know unless we go in. Gillian, be very careful. I get the feeling going in here is a bad plan. We're not allowed to shoot humans after all. So what we're gonna do is we're going to see if I can do this without entering. It's just my guess though. You're probably going just fine. It really smells. It really smells. Yes. It rather smells like animals. Is this a vet? I bet it is. I bet it's an animal hospital. That's the visual image that was recovered from Little John's memory. The sign of Little John's memory is written in a totally different style. Yeah, so this is clearly not the right place, man. Hang on. It appears to read Olean Hospital. It's no doubt the neon sign to some hospital. Could this be the Snatcher maintenance facility that Gibson described? I don't think so, man. Strange cries can be heard from coming from inside the building. Animal cries, perhaps? All the windows and other openings have heavy metal screens covering them. It's covered with heavy metal screening. Area. For someone in the area, this hospital is in quite a lonely neighborhood. And the neon sign appears different from the one in Little John's memory. Is this really the hospital that we saw in Little John's memory? No, it's not. We just confirmed it's not. Guys, come on. It says Hospital Olean. Is this really the place we're looking for? No. I mean, it can't be. Illegally parked cars are nearly blocking the streets. The cars don't appear to be abandoned. If they're not scrapped, then what? The patient's cars? Alright, well. It's an automatically opening double door. So illicit, it's not even locked. The lobby can be seen. It looks rather warm inside. This is odd. They seem to be using pressure plate sensors rather than modern infrared. More modern infrared. In other words, things haven't changed much since they opened. Must have been been here a while. It's not locked. If you approach it, it will open. My olfactory sensors can't is it olfactory? Sensors can't discern what it is. Probably a dog. I think Sebastian Castellanos definitely needs to get on the case here. He's an expert in hospitals, after all. We should be able to learn much more from inside, but it won't let me go in. Now I can move in. I'll open the door. You ready? Yep. Finger on my blaster. It's a penguin. Oh my goodness, is that a penguin? A pet penguin. I mean, that's amazing. What a pet penguin. We're in the hospital. This appeared to be the reception area. What smell? This room probably smells great. Whoa, what a smell. Phew, really smells in here. This room seems to be a waiting area. Everybody's holding an animal of some sort. Why could that be? It appears to be a smaller establishment than I thought. Everybody here has a small animal of some kind with them. They must be very rich individuals, I guess. One of them just looks like they have a gray robe on, though. Penguin! It's a Magellanic Kobe penguin. Wait, they have actual, like, native penguins in Kobe? They were developed in 33 as a breed which could thrive in tropical and temperate climates. It's a gene-developed penguin. Cool. Look, even in temperatures like this, it's full of energy and jumping around. So why are they at the vet if it's happy and jumping around? It appears to be one of those super memory parrots people use. People use these birds frequently now when they study foreign languages or have other sounds they want to record. A miniature orc? It might be. I mean, it looks like it's an orc with like a kilt on. The head going, bobbing up and down. It's hungry. Keeps saying the same thing. Maybe its memory chip is damaged. Is everything here like a cyber pet? That's one of those humming dogs. You know, the ones that have had their larynxes modified to help eliminate sound pollution. What? Sound pollution? As you can see, it is a very quiet animal. Oh, poor puppy. Ah yes, that's one of those pocket pets, popular among women as a combination pet and handbag. Combination pet and handbag. Okay, they were created by splicing marsupial genes into common household animals. This one would appear to be one of the cat models. Or cat. Seems to have a wound in its pouch. This happens frequently with those, I'm afraid. Man. Women's sharp cosmetic cases end up hurting the inside of the animal's pouches. Those poor animals. Women just won't let anything stand between them and their pursuit of beauty. You wonder why you have trouble getting along with women. Dude. Like, I don't care who you are. That girl's a bitch for doing that to her cat. It's terrible. Although, when I think about it, a cat-kangaroo combination would be kind of awesome, but I wouldn't want to use it as a handbag. I just want to have a pet, you know? That's the odor given off by these animals and their byproducts. So that's it. I thought something was ripe. It's a form of pollution. I guess. Wait, I guess... So, cyber animals pollute the atmosphere. That's amazing. Or the air. Have you heard any rumors about snatchers in this area? I'm not worried. We keep a dog at our house. So does this hospital. Snatchers hate dogs, right? Oh, do they? There's no solid proof, but animals with good senses of smell are said to be able to pick them out. That's right. That's why so many people are starting to keep pets these days. Aren't cats destructive as they are? Destructive enough as they are. I don't know. Cats aren't really that destructive. I've never had a cat that has destroyed anything, honestly. Snatchers. Do those things really exist? Well, I got some news for you. What kind of hospital is this? What? Didn't you know before you came? This is an animal hospital. Sorry, but I don't think they can help your little robot friend. Hey! I'm not sick. I'm functioning properly. The doctor here has a really good reputation. It's so hard to find a good vet these days. Even harder to find good people, it would seem like. I'm really sorry, but I just can't deal with animals at all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I really wish it would shut up. 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 Oh, spare me. Nice. I'm really sorry, I just can't deal with animals at all. Okay, fine. Whoa. Shoot it! Pull out the blaster! It's gone rogue! Oh, poor puppy. That's a stock sound effect. I hope you took out your cosmetics out of your cat before you went to the vet, lady. Everyone is carrying an ID. It would appear that they are all law-abiding Neo-Kobe citizens. There are no suspicious-looking types here. With a cat again. Man. I'm a junker. Are you a police officer? I'm a junker. Something happened? Not yet. I'm looking for a hospital with this sign. Well, it's not the one for this place. It's kind of similar, though. Indeed it does. What about the doctor here? Is he any good? He's a fully licensed doctor with his genetic manipulation permit. This is about the only place in town that will see you without an appointment. Fully licensed, eh? He really loves animals, you know, and he's a great surgeon. Are we done? Gillian, what good does it do just to come this far if you're just going to leave? Well, that's clearly the wrong place, Metal. I don't know what I'm missing here. While they don't do direct genetic manipulation, but the treatments are really good, the service manufactured pets here, too. Such a weird term. And they're approved by the Life Manipulators Oversight Committee, LMOC. Lamoc. Okay. Smell! I think I've looked and smelled and done everything I can. Why did it bark? That's probably why it is at the hospital. Keeps saying the same thing. Maybe its memory chip is damaged. Cat. Look at the penguin. Did this do a backflip? Your animals all have collars and ID tags. They appear to be pets. How much can I do this? Like, I'm pretty sure I've done everything, right? I'm supposed to show them something else? I wish I could talk to the lady in the back. You know, the nurse or whatever. What am I missing? What option am I missing? Someone tell me. It looks similar, but I don't think it's the same. Which option haven't I done yet? Dude, we're in the wrong place. Get over it. We'll be okay, won't we? Let's stay away from animals, right? I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Pretty sure I've tried all the options. I can't exit though. I've been trying it several times. Just yell at me. These guys are getting through their heads that this is the wrong place. Haven't I looked at everything? I haven't looked around the room, I guess. Or investigate the room, maybe? Oh, now I can do the reception desk. God damn. It appears the treatment area is behind here. How many times I had to investigate around the room before that opened up? The sign says dangerous or hard to control animals must be in a leash or in a cage. There are numerous posters about pet insurance and vaccinations. The receptionist is doing some paperwork behind the counter. Looks like they take insurance here. Then it cannot be an illicit hospital.
Snatchers cannot tolerate dogs. It is improbable that this is their skin cancer treatment center.
Looks like we barked up the wrong tree here. So, now we're back to square one, huh?
Don't become too discouraged. We still have many leads. Let's head back to the turbocycle.
Do we have many leads?
Olean Hospital.
Unfortunately, this wasn't the place.
You're right, Metal. Okay, let's go.
Hang on a second. I just had an epiphany. I don't know if I can actually do it here, but I'll do it at the Alton Plaza, I guess. Yes, we know we can talk to Napoleon, but I think I understand now what that chess piece is for. Of all things. Call me crazy. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Hopefully. I don't know if these guys can make the connection. Alright, so take a look at this. We've been to Olean Hospital, which is not Olean Hospital, clearly. If you look at this, it says Hospital Olean. No doubt the name signs some hospital. Now, let's take a look at this chess piece of ours. The chess piece that Gibson had. Do you guys see the connection yet? I believe it's the one which goes next to the king. I'm not saying it out loud, but I think I get it. I think we're looking for a queen hospital. Of course, these guys don't know that yet, and I might be wrong. Look downtown. The Christmas trees are set here and there. Yeah, Christmas is just around the corner. What are your plans for Christmas, Gillian? Me? Maybe some time with Jamie? Nah, I don't really know. So you don't have any firm plans yet, do you? Right not. Don't worry, I will let you spend Christmas alone. Gillian, if nobody else is available, let's spend Christmas together. Christmas with you? It'll be my first Christmas. Only in a worst case scenario, you know. Christmas with you is like the worst case scenario. Oof. That's pretty rude. Christmas sales have got the whole area seething. Nobody seems too worried about the risk of snatchers. Christmas carols in several languages can be heard. You know, I realized something. You know, when we were investigating that, air surfer guy, I think if you do things in the right order, you get the ability to scan him. You get a warrant. I don't know if we did last time. But you end up scanning him and finding out that he's just human. I'm not sure if that happened last time we played. I don't remember it happening. Let's check out that Eats Me place. Now! I think that's another hint, though, that Eats Me place. A lot of attracting neon signs in the area. Oh, the Gur and alls in that great meal sign are burned out. That's funny. Neon makes a lovely decoration. Adds to the mood, doesn't it? Neon signs in a number of languages are visible around the area. Looks like they aren't quite getting it, though. Alright, well. Great meals. What's this number again? There's no answer. Apparently no one is home. He's probably out working. Well, we got that tissue for Outer Heaven. Maybe he's over there. Not sure if I can go there, though. Call 911. Now! I am 911. Yeah, it won't let me go to Outer Heaven. Kind of unfortunate. Do we have more leads, though? What leads do we have?
Look, there is a ramen shop over there.
Here we
Why
go.
don't we grab a bite?
It does not appear that any tables are open at the moment. We will have to wait.
Hey, 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 I got a table opening up over here. Have a seat.
That spot looks good. Let's take it.
All right, boys, what'll you have already?
Give me 4 of these.
What? 2? 2 will be plenty.
That's all right. Give me 4.
Really? 2? 2 will be more than enough.
And a bowl of ramen, too.
Would you listen to what I'm trying to tell you here?
My wife's always telling me, boy, you really have an appetite.
Let's just eat and then leave this place. Come on, Gillian, hurry it up. Come on.
Mmm, good stuff. All right, let's go.
I was looking for this ramen scene earlier. That's what you can eat it this time. I won't ever touch that Neo Kobe pizza stuff again. There we go. Yeah, I was looking for that. The whole town is decked out in the Christmas spirit. Da 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 da. Do, 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 do. A number of people are waiting in front of the giant television monitor. But why though? Da, 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 da. I don't know. I guess we're in the wrong place. Well, I suppose our other lead is Jamie. And again, I don't think I can call from inside a turbo cycle. Yeah. Because Jamie works at the company where they make the medications. So let's try that. It's that really easy number, guys. Hope you remember. I'm not gonna embarrass myself again.
Bet I surprised you, huh?
Still not home, huh?
Don't worry, this is just a tape. I'm at work right now. If you need to reach me, please call Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs at 391009. Sorry to scare you. Bye!
391009. Okie doke. Did she give us the number last time? Maybe I didn't pay attention. Hey,
Neo
Jamie.
Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs, can I help you? Huh? Oh, it's you, Gillian. What's going on?
Sorry about that. I mean, being on duty and all. Gillian, please ask Jamie for her assistance. Yeah. We need to know if she has any ideas about black market hospitals, right? Hang up. Looking really good, Jamie. I'm doing alright. Not what I meant. There we go. Jamie, this is something I've learned since we split up. Although my memories of our time together aren't coming back, my feelings of our time together never left. Gillian. Yes. Let's repeat yourself, why don't you? Jamie, I've learned that the Snatchers have taken over a hospital somewhere in the island. I need your help in investigating this. All you have to do is ask, Gillian. I'll do anything to help out. Well, that's nice. Ask me anything. I may be able to help you out. Jamie, that message on your answering machine, wasn't that going a bit too far? Did I scare you? You bet you did. Were you worried? Yes, I was worried. How worried? How worried? Well, really worried, you know? Good. Would you cut the jokes like that? If the Snatchers ever actually got their hands on you, I didn't want to think about it as a joke. Okay, Gillian. Let's call our workplace Talk About Your Feelings. Yeah, right? I mean, this is perfect anime. Can I ask you one question? What? You remember the picture of you that I have? Yes, the picture of me when I was a little girl, right? Why do you have that? That's kind of creepy, Gillian. Where was that taken? She blinked at me. I don't really know. It looks like the Olympics or something. Wonder how long you've had that. I suppose I had it with me when the army picked us up. That picture looks like it might have been taken at the Moscow Olympics. Moscow? When was that? A long time ago. Long before we were born. And that's all you wanted to ask about it? I mean... You see, Jamie, the picture looks like it may have been faked. Faked? Who would have done something like that? And why? I don't know. They may be using us as their guinea pigs. Guinea pigs, sorry. Guinea. What are you talking about? It's as if we're being controlled by something we cannot see. Only us? We're the only ones who don't even know about ourselves. Maybe the government knows something. Oh, let's just forget this, Gillian. Let's just be ourselves. Let's worry about what to do from now on. Yeah, let's forget everything. Jamie, you're always so pretty. Oh, Gillian, you've been saying that since they found us in Siberia. Siberia. We do have a shared past after all, don't we? It's a little short, but... Alright, let's talk about memory. How's your memory doing? Any sign it might be coming back? Somehow, I feel like maybe I've always been doing this job. I seem to remember wearing white. Can't you recall anything, Gillian? Jamie in white. I'm afraid not. Nothing. Well, maybe she was a scientist, like I said last time. Sometimes when I'm not even trying, I get these really vague images, but when I try to recall anything more, they vanish. I had the same issue with Pokemon cards. The Snatchers require a hospital which has facilities to treat ultraviolet ray exposure. Do you have any ideas about that? Well, having facilities to treat ultraviolet ray exposure is nothing rare, but we keep records here on the hospitals on the island. Take a look at those. But don't get your hopes up. If it's a black marketplace running on its own, we probably won't have anything at all on it. If I learn anything, I'll give you a call. Now we got a reason to talk to you again sometime. You silly. You don't have to have a reason to talk to me. You know, No, I'm sorry. That's pretty nice, though. You're nice, Jamie. You really deserve someone better than Gillian, because he's totally a weird creep. Olean Hospital. Oh, that's right! That's that veterinary clinic, isn't it? Should've called her first. They're totally legit, rather than stuffy operation, though. They only treat purebreds and official genetic manipulants. Really doubt they have anything to do with Snatchers. Let's go on a date. Thanks for asking me to the musical the other day. I'm sorry I couldn't go, but I was really happy that you asked. Jamie, I'd really like to meet you. When can we meet? Seeing you would just bring up more pain, Gillian. Let's leave it at that. That's pretty rude. Check this out. Olean. I think I've heard of that. I think it might be a hospital on the island. We just talked about it. Almost all the development and administration of pharmaceuticals on the island takes place here. Yeah, exactly. That's a chess piece. So I haven't figured that out myself. I think I have. I think I've figured it out. Is that supposed to have some meaning? From what I know of Gibson's personality, it probably does. Here's my junker ID. That's really nice. Now you have something to finally identify yourself with. Is there anything else we can talk about? I don't know. Oops. I want to see you. I can't see you now, Gillian. We're better off like this. You see my cash? Did they actually pay you? That's a relief. That is your expense money, which is... Metal, you shut up! Yes, sir! Good times. I'm sorry, I'm not really sure if there is such a hospital. Any such hospital. No, damn it! Sorry, I didn't mean it, Jamie. I guess we're just going to have to let time do its work. Alright, well, is that really it? Alright, well. It was nice talking to you, Jamie. Bye for now. If I find anything out about the hospital, I'll give you a call. Thanks, I really need your help on this one. Talk to you later, Gillian. Bye. Bye. Well, that didn't really get us anywhere. Well, I guess we can head back to Junker HQ for now. See if we can learn anything. Oh.
Gillian, it's the emergency line from HQ. I'll connect you.
What?
Gillian, I'm glad I got you. I got a call from Katrina. She said she has something she needs to give you.
Something to give me? What in the world?
She seemed really scared. Kept saying that Alice was barking.
Uh-oh.
When did she call?
About 30 minutes or so ago.
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Gillian, we should hurry.
Yeah, Katrina's in trouble.
I get the feeling we're late. Get us to Gibson's house now, Metal. Set the automatic traffic control system to give us absolute priority. 10-4. God, I hope she's safe. 30 minutes ago. Man, did I have that long of a call with Jamie? Jesus. Maybe it was a ramen. You arrived at John Jock Gibson's house. What would you like to do? Well, get out. You arrived at Gibson's house. What would you like to do? Well, first I'd like to save. The lights are on, at least. That's good. Knowing Hideo Kojima, I have a bad feeling about this, though. Katrina! Katrina! There's no answer. That's not good. Let's check the door. One can see that the lights are on from out here. It seems like someone is home, but something is odd. The lights are on. Perhaps Katrina is home. Everything appears to be in order, but still. It's very faint, but I can hear something which sounds like human voices. Uh-oh. Voices. Something is odd here. Please use caution, Gilligan. It appears normal. There's no sign that it was damaged. There's no sign of anyone in the area, but you hear voices. Huh? It's not locked! That's probably not good. Katrina is always very careful. It's not like her to leave the door unlocked. I like how listen is part of look. Alright, I'll open the door. You ready? Yep. Finger on the blaster. Yeah, open it. You enter Gibson's living room. What about Katrina? Where is she? I don't see her. This is rather troubling. I'm worried about Katrina. Let's see if she's in here. Good idea. Katrina! Katrina! Are you in here? It's me, Gilligan! There's no answer. Something must have happened. Oh boy. There's no one here. Perhaps she's been hidden, or captured, or dead. The television and data terminals are still on. Let's in a hurry. The satellite receiver and various information channels have all been left on. Lights have been left on. What could have happened to Katrina? The monitors are all still hot. They must have been left on. What's this? I thought this was a window, but there's another shelf here. Why didn't I notice this sooner? A model of a house is on the shelf. How did you not notice that sooner? It's a music box, but there's nothing inside it. Huh? It's a perfect miniature of Gibson's house. It's made from a cast, but the detail is excellent. I didn't know Gibson had made a model of his house. It appears that something was kept inside it. Yeah, she has something to give us. This model may have some connection with our investigation. True. After all, Jean left that search the house memo. This may be what he was referring to. Still, we have to find Katrina. Katrina! Katrina! Answer if you can hear me! There's no answer. Something must have happened. The music box, nothing inside it. Yeah, this is quite troubling. Oh no. Huh? What the? My goodness, what a shambles. Somebody has turned the place upside down. The Snatchers. They must have been looking for something. The room is a shambles. Things are scattered everywhere. The monitor is broken. The hard leather has been torn to shreds. Doesn't look like it. Everything appears to have been smashed and broken. Based on the condition of this room, it looks like they were looking for something. Probably the thing she wants to give us. I wonder what. I don't know, but it could be the same thing we're looking for. The machine is a total loss. It's a good thing we had already read the file on the disk. Maybe they're trying to destroy some kind of data on themselves. We can't read it off the disk. We can't read it off the disk anymore, but I have it stored in my memory. Don't worry. It appears to have been torn by a claw-like instrument of some kind. Claws? Insectors, maybe? They were worried about the location of their hospital getting out. Katrina must have discovered something related to that. I bet you're right. Katrina! Answer me if you can hear me! Hmm? Yeah, I know, they're monsters, right? Blah blah blah. I want to look at the window. They must have shorted out. There are traces of burns on the case. The down feathers are leaking out. Does this say hear me? Katrina, Katrina, are you in here? It's me, Gillian. Let's take a look at the garden. Alice should be back out there. Alice is gone, but her collar's right there. Huh? Where's Alice? So Alice is missing too. And they fucked up the dog, apparently. Those bastards. There's nobody in the area. It's too dark for standard optical sensors. Night vision sensors don't read anything, though. There's nothing unusual. There's nobody around. Look, there's a collar on the ground. It's Alice's magnetic collar. Special devices around their yard prevent the dog from going beyond their property if it's wearing this collar. There's a registration number printed on the side. It's definitely the one Alice was wearing. I'm not picking up anything infrared or on my motion detectors. There's nothing unusual. It seems almost too quiet here. This garden doesn't lead anywhere. It was Alice's own private space. There's no way that Alice could have gotten out without going through the study. It appears to have been torn apart. Alice is a Doberman. That's not exactly the kind of dog that goes down easy. That's true. She was facing a human. This tear is unusual. There's no way Alice would have had enough strength to do this. Katrina! Oh, nothing. Alice may be in earshot. Why don't you call her? Come on, Alice. Come here, girl. There's no sign of her. She rather likes people, so she would no doubt come out if she was here. Come on, Alice. Come here, girl. There's no sign of her. Something must have happened here. Well, balls. It appears that something was dragged on the ground here. Bad. Very bad. Gibson's living room. Katrina! Katrina, are you in here? It's me, Gillian. Come on, Alice. Come here, girl. Alice! Alice! Here, girl! No sign of her. She rather likes people. She would no doubt come out if she was here. Several cuts run perfectly parallel to each other, suggesting something like an animal's claws. It was not a knife or any other cutting tool. Very strange. Achoo! Gillian, that sneeze! Maybe Snow 9? Wait a moment, let me analyze the air in the room. Analysis complete. It's a very slight amount, but there are definitely traces of Snow 9 here. That would mean it would appear that Snatchers have definitely been here. What about communications? Can you transmit? Yes, the Snow 9 isn't dense enough to block communications. Well, shit. Yeah, there's no one here, man. I think I should be able to do something with a collar, but I can't. There's nothing unusual. It almost seems too quiet out here. There's nobody else here. I feel like something else is out here. Maybe it's just my imagination. I don't think so, man. I'm not picking up anything in infrared or my motion detectors. It's too dark for standard optical sensors. Night vision doesn't see anything. Oh!
Gillian, I read motion. Use extreme caution. The signal is coming from outside the window.
What? We were just there.
It's Alice!
The dog is dead. Body temperature suggests it was killed about 10 minutes ago. No doubt the work of Snatchers.
Scum! No reason to kill the poor animal. Katrina! Where's Katrina?
We can leave the cleanup here to the junk crews. We should look for Katrina.
Judging from the mess they made here, it looks like they were looking for something. We're quite upset that they couldn't find it.
Perhaps that means that Katrina is still safe.
That's true. If they had her, there'd be no need to turn the place upside down like this.
Perhaps Katrina took whatever they were looking for and fled.
I bet you're right, Metal. We've got to find her before they do. Let's get back to the turbo cycle.
Well, hang on. The only other place she would probably be at is our place, because we gave her our address and our phone number. So let's try that. What good will it do to go to your apartment at a time like this? We have to find Katrina as soon as possible. Okay, fine. We'll go to Alton Plaza and look around. I'm sorry for using logic, Metal. You're at Alton Plaza. What would you like to do? Well, look for Katrina. This is Alton Plaza. Let's look for Katrina. I'll split up and look for her. I'll take over here. Okay, I'll head in this direction. Did you spot her? No, I'm afraid not. Alright, let's try the nightlife district. Metal, we gotta find her. Don't worry, Gillian. She won't get past my sensors. This is no good. I don't see her anywhere. She does not appear to be here. Alright, let's try the nightlife district. We just did that. Metal, we gotta find her. Metal knows that the Snatchers are now in your apartment wrecking the place. Yeah, apparently. I'll split up and look for her. Yeah, it's not working out, guys. With all these people here, it'll be quite difficult to locate her. Katrina is nowhere around the show windows. Katrina does not seem to be here. Let's look elsewhere. Hey, over there! What, you see Katrina? Oh, sorry, it was somebody else. Damn it. Numerous couples and families are milling about, enjoying the holiday mood. Shop windows are all displaying goods for Christmas and New Year's. There's a lot of clothes here that I bet Katrina would love. Katrina isn't here, is she? Would have a hard time finding Katrina here, even if she was around. Alright, let's try that area next. Nope, I don't see her anywhere. She does not seem to be in the area. Katrina does not seem to be here. Let's look elsewhere. I don't see Katrina anywhere. Let's look somewhere else. Okie doke. I mean, she might have gone to Junker HQ. I mean, that would be kind of smart. Her dad's workplace. They definitely take her in. Let's see if Mika has seen anything. Welcome back, Gillian. Glad to see that you're safe and sound. Have you been able to contact Katrina yet? No, that's the problem. Judging from the condition of the apartment, I'd say they were looking for something. Katrina's safe somewhere, right, Gillian? Isn't she? Yes. This is not the time, Gillian. So, Mika, what do you think of guys who have lost their memories? Sort of mysterious and romantic. I'm sure it's really hard to live without any memories. Stop hitting on her, please. Gillian, please, you've got to help Katrina. I wonder where she is. She doesn't have many friends, you know. Oops, I didn't mean to talk about a random Hedgeel. There aren't many places that she's likely to go. Gillian, please find Katrina. There's been no word from her since earlier today. Gillian, please help Katrina. Yes, I'm on it. She's really mature for her age. If something happened, I'm sure she'd call. Did you give her any numbers besides the one for the headquarters? She wouldn't know any of the numbers of anyone in the agency. What about yours? Gillian, didn't you give her your address? That's right, I gave her mine. That's what I've been saying. Let's go. God damn it. Why am I always ahead of this game? Why don't we stop by my apartment? Good idea. It might be worthwhile to search the neighborhood. Let's go, Metal. Understood. Setting course for your apartment. You know, if these Snatchers really wanted to kill me, they could probably sabotage my car, my turbocycle. It's the only vehicle I have to get around. You know, that would be smart. Let's see. Oh. My lights just went on.
Wait a sec. My lights are on. That's weird. I know I shut them off before I left.
Be careful. A Snatcher may be in your apartment.
Searching the place, maybe? I don't have any evidence up there.
I think Blah Blah is right. I can't limit the movement sensor to just your apartment. What about your infrared sensor? I don't read anything. Apparently nobody's near the window. Can't investigate from here. It's hard to tell from here, but the lights are definitely on. I'll check the status of the door of my apartment from here. Alright, now accessing the building security system. Gillian, it's open. What? I know I locked it before I left. Well, I'll open the door. Are you ready? Yeah, open it. Finger on the blaster. This is the living room.
I hear something.
This time I can hear it too.
I read motion. Something is in there.
All right, Metal. Lock the front door. We're not letting anything out of here.
Not this time. What's that smell? A Snatcher? I'm not sure, but I've smelled that somewhere before. What is that smell? Something's in there. Maybe it's a dog. You know, Alice's smell. Sound seems to be coming from the bathroom. I wonder if they, like, completely kill the dog and then decide to use my shower. Assholes. Nothing seems to have been stolen. Read no movement. Okay. Hello, Poker Jack Gamble. Nice to see you, buddy. There's some faint depressions in the carpet that would indicate footprints. They are significantly different from your footprints. These shoe impressions are very sharp and deep. Most of the weight of the person was focused on one point. Something sharp? A Snatcher? That possibility exists. The footprints lead to the bathroom. Following up the drain with dog hair, yeah. Alright. Finger still in the blaster. Let's go see what's in the bathroom. If it's a Snatcher draining himself or cleaning himself of dog guts. Yeah, they're in the shower. It's really hot and humid in here. There's something in the shower! The electronic blinds of the glass door prevent identification of whatever's in the stall. I read movement. There's movement in this room. My thermosensor shows a region of concentrated heat. I would say that hot water is being used. Well, thank you for that. I read movement from within the stall. The ENU sign is lit on the window. Gillian, you can't always be running away like that. Okay, fine. The temperature and humidity in this room are climbing rapidly. Should we go after it? That would be a very dangerous move as a Snatcher. Opening the stall is a simple matter. What are you going to do, Gillian? Yeah, let's go for it.
I'll open the blinds by altering the electrical polarity.
Blaster
Are you
ready.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Now opening the blinds.
Whoa!
You pervert! Get out of here!
I hope you learned your lesson, Gillian. You definitely had that coming to you.
Oh, yeah? Well, I didn't exactly see you close your eyes either.
That is because my optical sensors are not equipped with retractable shutters.
Oh, shut up. You know exactly what I mean.
Here comes Katrina.
I can't believe you did that,
That
Gillian.
towel is...
You see, I was just...
Face up to it like a man.
You can't be serious with that towel.
I'm just glad that you're safe, Katrina.
I was so frightened. I just looked up your address and I let myself in. I'm sorry. Did I surprise you?
Surprise me? You bet you surprised me.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. By the way, how did you get in?
Hey, I'm the daughter of a junker. I can pick locks in my sleep.
I see. And you avoided the
That doesn't
censors
make
as
any
well.
sense, actually, but okay.
You may have a promising career ahead of you.
Guys. Stop this.
Ooh.
Whoa.
You too, Metal? God, why? Do I have a big zit on my face or something? Sort of. It's starting to get all warm of you. What's wrong, Gillian? You're not mad, are you? I'm going to need to check out... I'm going to need to check out your towel. Don't you ever quit? I know what you have in mind. Maybe you should get some clothes on. Huh? I just took a shower, so I'm a little hot. I'd like to stay like this. Please don't. Katrina, I can loan you some of my clothes. I may take you up on that in a few minutes. No, you just find the way you are. No, please, put on some goddamn clothes. It's about Alice. What's wrong with Alice? You see, Alice is... Gillian! Forget it. I'll tell you later. You're weird. You're weird. Why? You know she's 18. How old are you, Katrina? I turned 18 this year. Oh, really? Jeez, I can't believe how quick kids grow up these days. Actually, I think in the Japanese game she's 16, so this is entirely inappropriate. Even though the age of 16 is the age of consent over there, but still not okay with it. Even so, I'm pretty old for a model. Oh, great. So what does that make Jamie? Still awesome? I don't know. Gillian, you got things more important than her age that you need to be asking her. Seriously. About that phone call, would you tell me what that was all about? That's right. When I was straightening up the living room, I found this inside the model of her house. Oh yeah, there was a model of Gibson's house on the shelf, wasn't there? Did you carry this with you into the fucking bathroom? Were you showering with this hospital list? I'll call foul. Also, please, can you put on something than the tightest, like, is that even a towel? What is she wearing? Like, it's so tight and so thin that you can see her features. It's a list of hospitals. There appears to be a list of illicit medical facilities. It lists the name of the hospital, its director's name, its address, and the area of specialty. Where was that bit of paper hiding? Well, then the Snatcher's place, the one that Gibson found, must be on this list. That's what search the house note. So that's what I can't speak. So that's what that search the house note that Gibson left meant. It was just a little too clever this time. Will this list be of any help? Oh, it'll be immeasurable help. This list has over 3,000 places listed on it. It doesn't look like it. We could never hit them all. We need some other information to narrow it down. What about the image from Little John's memory? That should be the key. If you type in the name of the hospital, I'll scan the list for you. Do you know anything about this list of hospitals? I've never seen it before, but if my dad kept it in the house model, it must have been really important. Can I take a look at the hospital list? Go ahead, take a look. What names does Olene bring to mind? That sign is definitely for that hospital, right? The visual image of Olene is almost certainly correct. So Olene is the starting point, right? Maybe reading it wrong? So they're trying to heavily influence what I think is right here. Right, alright Gillian, let's see if we can find the Snatcher's hospital on this list. What about the hospital that was in Little John's memory? Why don't you give it a name similar to the one on that sign? Give me a name along the lines of the one on that sign. The sign said Olene, didn't it? Input the name of the hospital that you want to search for. Well, I'm gonna see if my guess is right here. If it's like the Eat Me sign that says Great Meals, I'm gonna say it probably said Queen or Queens. Queens, right? Okay. Alright, now searching. I might just try Queen if Queens doesn't work. Oh. It's here, Queen's Hospital. Great, you found it, Gillian. The Neon 2 was burned out, eh? And there were more letters to the word that's shown in the picture. So Queens looked like Olene. That's what the chess piece was trying to tell us. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
What's the address of that hospital?
CX District, PHC 77. The director is Chinese. Name, Chin Shu O.
Chin Shu O. He's probably a snatcher too. So we finally found their nest.
Alright.
Gillian, please be careful.
Don't worry, Katrina. You're safe now. They won't be coming after you.
Just to be on the safe side, we will have Kobe police take you into protective custody.
Gillian, I'm sorry about the way I reacted in the shower. Maybe if your timing had been a little better, we might have...
Don't worry about it, Katrina. I think I needed a cold shower anyway.
We might have what?
I'm just so confused. I don't want to lose anybody else.
Alright, let's go, Metal. We have to pay a visit to Queen's Hospital.
I'm not into blue-headed 18-year-olds. Bye. Alright. Well, off we go. Okay, let's get out to Queen's Hospital. This is it. Alright, now heading for Queen's Hospital. We've arrived at Queen's Hospital. What would you like to do? The only thing I can do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this looks more like it. Queens. Queens. That sign. That's the one that was in Little John's memory. No mistake. Nice. The building dates from the 20th century. There's no sign that they are in business. This sign looks like it says Olean even from quite close. There's a rather wide road passing by the hospital. A number of cars are parked illegally on it. Not surprisingly, part of the neon sign is in fact burned out. Just like useless. Although it is quite aged, it appears to have been adequately maintained. The only entrance appears to be the front of the building. It's an old-style electronic lock door. Well, that means you can open it, right? The door is locked, but even I can open a mechanism this simple. Don't set off any burglar alarms or anything. Sega in the background. No, it says Ega. Let's go inside. Electric Queen's hospital security program has disabled the lock. Lock disabled. Alright, I'll open the door. Finger on the blaster. Oh, well, this is creepy as all hell. Awfully dark. Alright, I'll save everything that's happened up until now. Now, I know we're running low on time for tonight, but let's see if we can finish off the hospital investigation before we stop. That would be ideal. There's a reception booth in the center of the lobby, and 3 doors along the wall behind it. There's dust everywhere. If there's dust everywhere, how did they get inside? Maybe there's another way in. There's nobody in the booth. The monitors are switched off. The door is closed. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. So is door number 2. Could it be that door number 3 is in fact also closed? Wow. Incredible. I'm not picking up any movement. There's nobody else in the area. Well, if they're not in business at the moment, what's the neon sign for? If it appears abandoned, homeless and other people may move into the building. That's fair. What filth! There's no operational hospital in the world with floors this dirty. A solid layer of dust has been collected. It hasn't been operated for several months. What's this? There's some kind of switches here. For the doors, no doubt. They do not appear to be automatic doors. There must be some kind of control somewhere. Yeah. Galleon, look at this. It says door control 1, 2, 3. These switches must be for those doors over there. Apparently, they're operated from here. Well. Let's start with 1. Door number 1 opened. Alright. Let's save again. I'm gonna Snatcher hideout. Whoops. Don't want to save over 1. No. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Getting nervous now. We're in room number 1. You have that light function? There's an operating table. It would appear that this room was used for surgery or treatment of some kind. Treatment of some kind. Camera and lighting equipment for surgery are everywhere. These monitors are for displaying the images from various types of internal body cameras. There's a layer of dust on this sheet. Yeah, no one's used this for a while. Now looking about the room. I don't believe anything is hiding in the room. That's always good. Making sure. Okay. Really? I don't know. Something about this bothers me. Not reading any trace of Snow 9. Really? The lens is clouded over. It's like they haven't been in here. The monitors are shut off. Judging from the distribution and thickness of the dust, there's no sign that it has been moved recently. Very strange. It's an adjustable bed, but it's covered with dust. There's no sign that it's been used recently. It's covered with dust. There's no sign that it's been used recently. Yeah, this room seems to have just been sitting here. There's been no maintenance of this equipment for some time. It would take some work before it could be used. Still hovering my finger over the blaster button. Alright, I don't think there's anything in here. Thank you, music, for resetting. It's giving me a heart attack. Alright. Close that one. Let's open door number 2. Try this one. Whoa. We're in room number 2. Apparently it's a virtual boy in here. A number of specialized devices and machines are located throughout the room. Genital manipulators. Various lasers, microsurgery implements. The place seems well equipped. I don't want that to work my genitals. Once abandoned like this, even the most costly equipment is useless. There are jars for preserving items and formaldehyde? I don't know. And a number of other containers and chemicals. There are various types of biotech equipment. They were apparently carrying out some rather involved project. No dust in here, I'm noticing. All these are, well, used to be, extremely high quality monitors. There's nothing pleasant in any of the containers. What's in them? For some reason, a large number of the containers are empty. Well, I guess the emptiness is not pleasant. This equipment would need extensive maintenance before it could be used. The amount of dust is it is the same as the other areas. So it's also unused. There's no sign that any of the container's chemicals have been touched. They are all covered with an even layer of dust. Yeah, it seems just empty. I suspect that it would be difficult to artificially create a rundown condition of this equipment. Yeah. A rundown, rather. Nothing interesting here either. Well, I guess that just leaves door number 3. Save again. Yes, I'm being really paranoid. That's okay though. Number 3. It's totally dark in here. Can't see a thing. I have a light installed just for situations like this. Please use it if necessary. It is necessary. Alright, turn your light on. Yes, sir. Coming on. Wow, that is not much. The light is now on. I turn control of it over to you, Gillian. You operate the light with the direction key. Press the B button together with the direction key to move the light. Otherwise, the direction key navigates through the commands as usual. Make sure that objects you wish to examine are centered in the light's beam. This is the tiniest light. Hey, is that the Kremlin? It's a picture of some kind of temple. It looks somewhat Islamic. I think I've seen that thing somewhere. Damn, I just can't remember. It looks like the Kremlin, dude. The drawer. Cool. Let's investigate this drawer.
There seems to be a scrap of paper caught between these 2 drawers. The others are empty. It appears that someone tried to straighten up in a hurry.
Uh-oh.
Let me see that paper.
Here it is.
Huh?
What? What is this?
It's Chinese.
Looks like Chinese or something. Metal translated.
Okay, let's see. Patient record, first examination. I'm not familiar with the next 5 characters. It's the first time I've ever seen any of them.
I thought you were supposed to be really good at Chinese.
My strongest areas are in chop suey, egg foo young, and wontons.
Rare Chinese characters. Or maybe some kind of code? At any rate, this is definitely part of someone's chart. If we can figure out these characters, we may be able to uncover another Snatcher.
What do you suppose happened to the other records?
Looks like someone cleaned them out of here. Maybe they knew we were coming.
Somehow I get the feeling that the Snatchers know what we're up to.
Ow.
I'll store the fragment of the file.
Also, I'm no expert or anything, but that looked like it was just upside down to me. Oh, whatever. It's a whiteboard. Nothing is written on it. A whiteboard with a copy prevention device installed. Can I investigate this? It's a very old photograph. Judging from the condition of the inks on the paper, I would suspect that it is at least 50 years old. What's a picture like this doing on the wall here? Metal. What is this a photo of? One moment, please. I'll scan my data files. I have a positive ID. It's the Cathedral of Saint Basil. Oh, looks like the Kremlin to me. It's a famous cathedral that was a Moscow landmark before the catastrophe. Moscow again. St. Basil's Cathedral? Have I heard of that? Can't seem to remember. Come to think of it, there was a map of Moscow on the wall in Freddie Nielsen's apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, yes there was. Moscow, eh? What's the connection the Snatchers have with Moscow? Oh, it's the Russians. The Russians did it! I've stored this photo in my memory. Good. Something on the desk. Indeed there is. There's a box of matches on the desk. It looks like Outer Heaven. Oh my, these matches are from Outer Heaven. Indeed. Outer Heaven seems to be quite a popular spot with our Snatcher friends. I would suspect that they go there to select their victims. I will store these matches as evidence. The monitor. It looks like one for a personal computer. It's a monitor designed for use with a computer. Looks like it's just a computer. Also, I see some very obvious tracks for this desk. It's a vase. There are no flowers in it. It's a completely ordinary vase. It looks like the vase in the picture of our chiefs. That's actually not a good sign, is it? Wait a second. Wait a second. So, by the way, this is very clock tower music, but there's a thing here, a vase, that looks very similar to the one in the painting inside our chief's room. And somehow the Snatchers have full knowledge of what we're doing. I hope I'm wrong. So nothing unusual. What about these tracks here? There are rails on the floor. Damn, there's nobody anywhere. Is this really one of the Snatchers' hideouts? Just relax, Gillian. It may not be much, but we have uncovered some clues. They run under this desk. Perhaps this desk is designed to slide? Pushing it doesn't do any good. It won't budge. I bet you it's this thing. There's no way it's an ordinary vase. There are rails on the floor. Pushing it doesn't do any good. It won't budge. It's not, though, I swear. Already checked out that drawer. Don't you think's a little odd? There's no sign of anybody anywhere. Why don't we head out and see what we can make of the evidence we gathered so far? Okay. Let's take a look out in the hallway. I'm shutting my light off, Gillian. The hospital's hallway. That's the object we found in the desk at Queen's Hospital. They're still there, in fact. It appears to be part of a patient's record. I wonder what this writing means. Well, we have a Chinese person in our knowledge base, so to speak. We could talk to Napoleon about it. He's Chinese. These matches are from Outer Heaven. This is probably something they give away to the regular customers. Makes sense. Going outside. Indeed they are. Well, we found this interesting thing. Gotta call up Napoleon. The wimpy light metal dude. Yep. Oh, whoop, that's wrong. Don't say that. That'll make the little guy insecure. Probably right.
The number you have reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording. JT&T Neo Kobe.
That's funny. I'm sure I got their phone number right. Dude, it was clearly Napoleon's voice. Perhaps the Snatchers have killed Napoleon too. Huh? What's the symbol? Well, that's what Napoleon was wearing when he was sneezing outside of Outer Heaven. Where in the world is Napoleon? You guys are dumb. A wolfman! Aha! Now I understand. Gillian, I know where Napoleon is. Have you figured it out? Let's hurry up and head there. Yeah, I know where he is. I knew it before I called him. I just thought I could get in touch with him, that's all. Alright. To Outer Heaven. The Napoleon guys are real multi-talents. Yeah, I know, right? Also, I just had this strong craving for popcorn just now. What's a popcorn? Wolfman, I figured it out! Yeah, right? I swear to God, Metal is an idiot. Then again, he's just a robot. It's fine. Hello, Napoleon. Hey, are you who I think you are? Hey, what are you doing? Lay off. You really remind me of somebody I know. I bet that's you, right, Napoleon? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anybody named Napoleon. I know it's you, Napoleon. Now quit this stupid act. I'm afraid you got the wrong man, sir. If you're drunk, skip a seat in the area, just sitting by the roadside. All the drinking and parties in the world won't get rid of them. They're for real. Gillians, humans are a rather weak species, aren't they? Understatement of the fucking millennia. That's right. It's just that weakness that those Snatchers are trying to exploit. I'm glad Gillian knows what he's talking about, for once. Come on, Napoleon, what's the problem? Stop this nonsense. Hey, I'm just a doorman. It's that doorman with the wolf makeup again. Not sure if I would call it makeup. I think we'll be fine. I'll guarantee your safety. Don't worry. Now take that mask off. What a bother. Do you have any proof that this Napoleon and I are the same person? Napoleon, that's you, right? You're going to have to show me some proof, sir. Proof? You want proof? You have the same smell. I've got it. You smell just like him. Huh? Gillian, what did Napoleon smell like? You shut up. That's not proof. Yeah, you have the same voice, that's it. So what? What's that supposed to mean? That's it, Metal. Analyze his voice print against that of Napoleon. I'm sorry, Gillian. I haven't stored any data of Napoleon's voice data. I won't let it happen again. Well, that's really too bad. That's it. You and he are the same height. If that's proof, then I'm a policeman. Oh, sorry, officer. I know. The two of you talk the same way. If that's proof, I'm a policeman. Yeah, that wormy, untrustworthy attitude of yours is just like him. That's no proof. Achoo! Excuse me. Now I got it. It's that sneeze. I remember, you sneeze just like him. He has hay fever. Achoo! Alright, you win. I've had enough fun for now. I just wanted to play with you for a bit. Nice work, Gillian. You're a first-rate junker. Go on in. No, I actually wanted to talk to you.
Have a seat, Gillian. We're safer in a crowded place like this.
Where the Snatchers like to meet up.
You really had me fooled. 2 roles in 1.
Gesundheit.
Well, you know, you gotta understand. being an informer isn't exactly the safest job on the planet, you know. That's why it's important to be a master of disguise, like me.
Yeah, but I feel pretty stupid. I mean, all that time I was asking you about where Jean went, I didn't realize I was asking someone who actually worked there.
Hey, I was just as surprised as you were. But I didn't know that Gibson had been here. You see, I wasn't working that day.
Anyhow, it's not masquerade night today. Why don't you take that mask off, Napoleon? It's a little unnerving sitting here talking to a wolf.
All right. I suppose there's no harm there. Boy, you really work up a sweat in these full-face masks.
Oh, boy. Maybe you should have left that on.
What? Still, you did a nice job of figuring out who I was.
Come on, Napoleon. That stupid phone recording with the wolf man? JT&T would never do anything that tasteless. Besides, what really tipped me off was that constant sneezing of yours.
Sneezes, eh? Well, listen, you want me to tell you why I'm called Napoleon?
Because winter gets the best of you. Napoleon Bonaparte sent his enormous army into Russia in 1812, but suffered a major defeat because of the snow.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, the sneezing isn't a cold. It's my allergy to snow 9 pollen. So, anyhow, what did you want to know?
I've got a couple of questions to ask you.
Fire away.
At least he's open for questioning. You're Chinese, right? That's right. Purebred, I might add. I came to Neo Kobe just after I turned 20. Holy shit, you've been here a while. In that case, can you tell me what the hell this is? Can you take a good look at this for me? What's it mean? You're Chinese, right? Well, I'm not surprised that you had trouble with this. What's that mean? These are Chinese characters for chemical elements, hardly in standard use. If I wasn't a science major, I probably wouldn't know them myself. It's a simple code using the characters. Oh, okay. That's very intricate, actually. Very cool. I thought it'd be something stupid like they're upside down. What's this about Chinese chemical element characters? What do you mean? Come on, Gillian. The character on the far left is beryllium. Beryllium? The next one, and the very last one, are nitrogen. The third stands for sulfur. The fourth one is oxygen. Beryllium, nitrogen, sulfur, oxygen. I've got it. Gillian, let's go over the names of these elements, shall we? I was trying to do it in my head, but bad. I'll tell you again, these are Chinese characters for the elements. Beryllium, nitrogen, sulfur, oxygen. Okay. Benson. That's the chief, Chief Benson. Oh. Balls. Oh, that's not good.
So that's it. Benson. Beryllium is Be, nitrogen is N, sulfur is S, and oxygen is O. And another N makes Benson. The name Benson was encoded on this file.
Benson. I sure hope it is not referring to the chief, Benson Cunningham.
Or to our friendly engineer, Mr. Harry Benson.
Oh, that's true.
No, that couldn't be. No way.
But the possibility, though remote, does exist.
Metal, I want you to cut off all your data transmissions to headquarters now.
Understood. Now disabling automatic transmission routines. Done. No further data transmissions to headquarters will be executed.
My God. A Snatcher in Junker headquarters? We've got to get there quick. Let's go, Metal.
See you later, Junker. Today's little information tidbit is on me.
Thanks.
Now take care, Gillian. Don't get yourself taken out by some snatcher. I think I'll lay low for a while. You know, after all, you are my main source of income.
You
Fair.
be careful too, Napoleon. You get killed and you won't be able to sneeze anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
See you, Napoleon. Metal, let's go.
Alright, so let's talk about this for a second here. The chance of it being Harry Benson, I think, is very, 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 very minor, because he's been the most human person we met. I guess that makes him more like, you know, it's the least obvious choice, so it's probably him. But think about this. We saw a Voss inside the hospital looking exactly like the Voss in the picture in Chief Benson's room. Benson also has all the information from a monitor inside his room and can see everything that we're doing. And somehow the Snatchers also know exactly what we're doing. Harry Benson doesn't have that information. In fact, Harry, when Gibson passed away, was in a drunken stupor and was acting, you know, extremely human about everything. He's never shown a single sign that he's, like, a Snatcher. But Chief Benson? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. That's my guess. Oops. Sorry, Metal Gear. The setup for a future plot twist. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I guarantee it's not Harry Benson. I mean, it couldn't be. I'll be shocked if it's Harry Benson. And now that we shut off communications, any bets that they've attacked the place, like, immediately? Oh. Hi, Gillian. How was your day? Mika, the Chief and Harry, The Chief and Harry are out right now, I think. Oh, really? Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? Sometimes I get really worried, you know? After all, it is a dangerous job. Maybe I won't be able to see you here like this tomorrow. Oh, don't be silly. Everything will be fine. Gillian, I can't believe you suspect me. That's really too bad. Sorry about that. I said some things I shouldn't have. I've broken the code what was on that patient record. It was the patient's name. Derp. In other words, I've uncovered a possible Snatcher. What? Who? Oh my god, it's not someone I know, is it? About that. I don't know their full name, but the name Benson was written on the file. In other words, Benson Cunningham, the Chief, or our friendly engineer, Harry Benson. So that's the situation. You be careful too, Mika. That's terrible. We're all friends. I know you don't want to believe it, but we're dealing with Snatchers. That's the way they operate. Harry's out right now. He seemed to be going after the Chief when he left. Said he had to check something. Oh shit. Now that you mention it, he's been gone for several hours. That's not good. He's been a little restless lately. He seemed to be investigating something. Why do I get the feeling... That's right, he gave up smoking all of a sudden the other day too. He was always such a heavy smoker too. That's funny, isn't it? The Chief is out right now. I don't know when he'll be back. Oops. Dean was always a very precise and careful person. If he found it, there must be something going on there. I'm talking about the hospital there. My bad. It's really unusual for the Chief to leave headquarters. It's probably some meeting to prepare for the upcoming Kyoto summit. Yeah, or maybe not. The Chief has been really busy lately. He'll be attending the next Kyoto summit next month, and he's had a lot of meetings and stuff related to that. Not really sure. He's the kind who keeps things bottled up, you know. Harry's probably taking a shower in our apartment. Yeah, probably. Mika, what do you think? You, Harry the Chief, I really love and trust all of you. That's not a good opinion. Thank you, though. I want to believe in them, but I don't want to distrust anybody. The Kyoto Summit? What's that? It's the annual summit of the leaders of the world's advanced countries. It will be taking place in Kyoto this year. So it's like the G9 or whatever. G12, G something, G number. One of the topics of on this year's agenda is the Snatcher menace. Other countries are starting to worry that Snatchers are not just a Neo Kobe problem anymore. Oh, so they were actually just here. Interesting. Let's go to Harry's room. Since they're both out, there's no one to stop us from looking around the place. This is engineering. Harry's not in, so either the chief or Harry is a Snatcher. Let's look for evidence. We have to proceed with the investigation with utmost care at this point. Let's start to search with the room here. Indeed we shall. And as I said, we were going to stop after the hospital, but you know what? Things are heating up and I want to see what happens next, so let's keep going for a little while. How about that? For another 40 minutes or so. Plus I gotta make up for some lost time for yesterday, right? Right. Because you guys rock. Alright, let's see here. It's a poster of a famous pop star from previous century. Picture of Harry's childhood. There's something on the desk. There's a box of matches and a memo. Memo. Face to face. Face to face? I don't know. Face to face, though. Another box of Outer Heaven matches. What? Outer Heaven matches? Harry had Outer Heaven matches? I mean, it is a popular place to go. The box of matches and a memo. Let's investigate these. It's definitely a box of the matches that Outer Heaven gives away to its regular customers. Harry is the only one in the headquarters who smokes. I can't believe that Harry might be a Snatcher. But he had matches from Outer Heaven. No, I can't believe that Harry could be a Snatcher. Let's hang on to these matches. That will not be necessary. They're identical to the ones we already have. I'm constantly recording everything that happens. It'll be a burden on the investigation. Let's put them here. It's in Harry's handwriting. I wonder if it's some kind of message. This face-to-face thing, it's got to be the key. We have to search in areas that brings this to mind. It probably means either search for face-to-face or watch out for face-to-face or something like that. Hang on to this memo for me, Metal. Okay. Alright, I'll store this memo as evidence. Cool handwriting, dude. Yeah, right? It's in very bad shape, but the corners have been reinforced. Harry was really taking good care of it. If we could see the entire photo, we could determine who Harry's parents are. Call me crazy, but I see a very blonde-looking lady next to him. I wonder if that's Jamie. No, it couldn't be. Pretty dumb. Definitely a box of matches that Outer Heaven gives away to its regular customers. Jamie, what am I thinking? He's like super old. Never mind. I guess that's good enough for his room, right? Where would you like to go? Let's go to the Chief's room while he's out. That seems like a great idea. See, there's that Voss right there. Holy shit. Oh, I should be reading this. Sorry, I got stuck on something. Alright, let's try the last room. Try this last room. Wait a minute, do you notice anything odd about this picture? Look! Doesn't it look like a face to you? A face? I don't get it. Yeah. Yeah, it actually does look like a face, doesn't it? It actually looks like two faces. Facing each other. Or you could say, face to face. Isn't this one of those optical illusions? Where you're supposed to look at the outlining of the image rather than the image itself? See a different shape? Look, it looks like a face. Look at this, I thought it was just a picture of us. If you reverse the background in the drawing... it's two faces, face to face. This must be the face-to-face that Harry was referring to in his memo. This picture was cleverly designed to take advantage of the human sense of sight. What's that supposed to mean? That you can see it easily if you're not human? Let's search more carefully. I wonder if that means, you know, it's an easy thing for Snatchers to see. Check out the face-to-face part of it, will you? There's a switch between the two faces. I'll push it. Whoa. The picture flipped over to reveal a photograph. Oh, you're right, blah blah. She was like... Well, that was a fake picture, though, supposedly. I don't know. Interesting theory, though. Interesting theory. I've seen this Is this Russia again? I've seen this photo before, but I just can't recall. Based on the condition of the inks, I would judge this photograph to be at least 50 years old. Oh, just like the picture we found in the hospital, huh? Metal, where was this picture taken? Alright, I will now search for data on this photo's location in Alpha 1 network. In the Alpha 1 network. I found it. This is a photograph of the Red Square in Moscow, taken sometime before the catastrophe. Red Square? What's a picture like that doing in the chief's office? Store that in your video memory for me, will you? I have now stored the photo's image in my memory. The chief had this picture? Or someone planted it here to set up the chief. And there were those matches that Harry had, too. Which one is the Snatcher? Will depend on what evidence we can turn up. Both of them seem suspicious. Maybe it's somebody else entirely. That's true. That patient chart with Benson on it is quite suspect as well. Maybe somebody wanted us to find it. It seems pretty odd that the Snatchers would have left that part of a patient's records behind in the first place. It's true. It was the only note we found. Everything else was hurriedly taken away. Maybe it's a trap. That can't be ruled out based on the evidence we've seen so far. Damn. Metal, don't you think this is a little strange? What's that? If I was a Snatcher, I don't think I'd hide a picture in a place as out in the open as this. Well, then again, there was that map in Nilsson's house, or whatever his name was. Which was just hanging there on the wall, too. There must be some reason why the picture was here, even if it meant some risk. It's also true. What would a picture like this be doing here? Red Square. Why would there be a picture like this in the chief's office? This is a photograph of Red Square in Moscow before the catastrophe. The St. Basil's Cathedral is a famous cathedral that was in Moscow before the catastrophe. Most of the monitors are quite cold. It's really rare for the chief to be out. Isn't he busy with preparations for the summit, as Mika said? Something is funny here. The monitor is switched off. That's unusual. It's the first time I've ever seen it shut off. I probably turned it off when we stopped our communications. Shut off some time ago. Before that, let me put this photo of Red Square back where we found it. Yeah, we can't let anyone know that we learned the secret of this picture. Where would you like to go? Let's see what Mika says. Well, I guess I can't tell her. You can show her though. Mika, do you have any idea what this is? I saw this in a book once. Isn't it Moscow before the catastrophe? Period. Isn't it Moscow before the catastrophe? I found it in the chief's office. Why would he have something like this? That's a good question. Oh, exotic. I wonder where this temple is. In Moscow. Please be careful, Gillian. I'm always careful. So Harry going to the black markets might be a fairly normal thing to get some rare tech stuff. Yeah, because they mentioned that Harry frequently went to Plato's Cavern, right? To get a bunch of, like, scrap metal and stuff. Gillian, I have a video phone call from Jamie. I'll connect you. Hello? Desync.
Gillian, it's me, Jamie. Listen carefully. You know that Queen's Hospital? I found out that they undertook a major expansion project in 2035 to put in a basement. That's right, they have a basement. Basement construction is really unusual here in Neo Kobe. That's why there were still records of it. But there's more. The director of that hospital, Shin Shu-ho, has had his license suspended in the past for performing eugenics experiments at an illicit underground facility.
Are you telling me Queens has underground treatment facilities?
That has to be it, Gillian. Chin Shu-ho is performing skin operations on Snatchers underground.
And that means that Chin himself is also probably a Snatcher. Or rather, the real Chin, the original Chin, was snatched.
So, that entire ground-level complex is just a front for the underground facilities.
And if we hit that hospital, we can ruin the Snatcher's plans. Well, this is it, Metal. We're heading right into the enemy's headquarters this time.
Gillian?
Yeah?
This sounds really dangerous. I just wanted you to know, I want you to come home safe.
Jamie...
The reason I left you is because I thought you were pushing yourself too hard, being self-destructive. And it seemed like the wedding ring you were wearing when they found us had become a tremendous burden on you. I didn't want that to be the only reason we stayed together.
Oh, Jamie, I never felt that way at all.
I'll be waiting for you. We may not have our memories, but you are the only one I've ever shared any time with. Be careful, Gillian.
Hang up while she's talking.
Jamie.
Are you all right, Gillian?
Yeah. All right, Metal, let's go. We have to pay a visit to Queen's Hospital. Her Majesty is waiting.
What was that Her Majesty's waiting part about? Go to Queens.
Just where do you think you're going?
I'm going pretty fast.
This is most unusual. The turbo cycle seems to be out of control.
Switch over to manual. I'll take over.
Understood. I've switched to manual control.
Jesus Christ.
Well, how is it?
What the? We've got no brakes! Metal, check the brake system out. Pronto!
Close your mouth, Gillian.
Sorry, Gillian. Looks like sabotage. No doubt the Snatcher's handiwork.
Sabotage? But the only one who could work on the turbo cycle?
Harry.
Worry about that later. Gillian, we've got to do something quickly.
Give up. Mel, pull that lever over there. Alright, here goes. Broke off. I guess we've had it. Can't be serious. At this speed, you'll be torn to pieces. We'll never survive it. It would be like jumping off the Brooklyn Bridge. That's a rather dated image, don't you think? I give up. What? Are you giving up? Sorry. Oh no, Gillian is giving up. Now we're truly doomed. Oh, shut up, will you? I'll think of something. Probably. We've had it. There's nothing we can do. Don't give up so easy. There might be some way out of this yet. What in the world are you doing? Alright, I'll try plowing through this thing into the sand pile over there. Hang on tight. Yeah! Damn. Won't anything work? Alright. Let's try a long shot. I'll push the button here.
And a good morning to you, my friend. Bud Miller with you here on the big 90.7. Looks like we're gonna have a bright...
Turn the radio on, Gillian. What are you doing? Alright, I'll try another button. Oh no, that was a switch for the afterburner. Why does it have that? Whoops. You boost our thrust by 23%. Do something, Gillian. How about this button? That's the heater. Temperature increasing 68, 69, 70, 71, 72 degrees. There, it's reached a comfortable room temperature. I don't care about the temperature right now. We're finished. It's been so nice knowing you, Gillian. Shut up. There must be something. It's hopeless. We're moving at 200 kilometers per hour. There's no way we can survive. Damn, the speed keeps increasing. Pray to God. Okay, let's try hitting the sandbank one more time. Come on, baby! Yeah! Damn, won't anything work? Hit cliff? That's not a good idea. Wild Metal, I haven't known you for very long, but it's been fun. Gillian, let's pray together. Actually, I'm not that religious. I didn't think so. We're going to die! We're going to die! We've had it. Oh dear lord. That's it, Gillian. Prayer! Look! A new command has appeared on the menu. Huh? Prayer. I'm gonna hit a cliff. I've got it! We'll try side-swiping the cliff. Hang on, Metal. Don't worry about it, Eunuch. It's Neo Kobe. Say me. If you say me, I'll promise you'll worship you devoutly. You can pick the religion. You really mean that, Gillian? Of course not. We'll hit the control panel.
Damn. What else can we do? Metal, start punching buttons.
Any buttons at all?
Yes, push anything.
Gillian, this doesn't seem to be doing any good.
Damn, I was sure that would work.
Gillian, the road makes a sharp right turn just 1,500 meters ahead. At this speed, we'll never make it. Gillian!
Oh.
Gillian!
Hey, Gillian! Huh? Over here! What's that? Gillian, over here! Random! Gillian, you gotta jump over to my bike! Hurry!
800 meters until we reach the curve.
Metal, you go first!
What? Not again.
Move your butt! That curve's just ahead!
Understood. 1, 2, 3!
Alright, Gillian, now it's your turn. Keep her steady.
300 meters until you reach the curve.
Gillian, jump! I can't! My timing's off!
150 meters.
Gillian, now!
70 meters.
Now, Gillian, now!
Oh, we're too late!
Gillian! I guess he didn't make it. Don't bury me so fast. I'm right here. Don't you even know how to ride a motorcycle?
Gillian, it's not much farther to Queen's Hospital, and you could probably use the exercise anyway. Why don't we just continue the rest of the way like this?
A very graceful way to hold on to that bike there, Gillian.
We've arrived at Queen's Hospital.
So, this is the place, huh?
Random, are you sure you know what you're doing? This isn't going to be a field trip, you know. We may not come back.
And the bounty for this one will more than make up for it.
If you're around to spend it, that is.
Gillian, let's get going.
Alright. We got 20 minutes, so let's check out the rest of Queen's Hospital. See if we can find something. I'm kind of concerned about that room with the desk in it. The rails in it. You know what I mean? So let's try that out. Alright, now entering their security system. Lock disabled. Alright, random, let's go. I'm ready for anything. Alright, I'll open the door. Oh, we got two people to go with guns now. Really quiet in here. Has to be an entrance to a lower level in here somewhere. I know where. Yeah, let's try switching my light on, shall we? Pitch black in here, ain't it? Yeah, is this? I know how this works. Thank you. You have the honors, Gillian. There are rails on the floor. Rails? That's funny. Maybe this is the way to a lower level. There must be a switch somewhere. They run under this desk. Perhaps the desk is assigned to slide? I think you're right. What's this? Face to face. Doesn't this look like the picture that's on the wall of the chief's office? I've been saying that this whole time. That's a famous optical illusion, isn't it? I get it. Their eyes don't register optical illusions. You better check that out. It's not something that a human would notice easily. It could be a sign of some kind. I bet this vase is some kind of a switch. Alright, then we'll try lifting it up. Oh! There it is. Desk slid to one side, revealing a stairway leading down.
This apparently leads down to a lower level.
It looks like Jamie was right. Queen's Hospital does have a basement.
And that basement is the Snatcher's main lair. Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Got stronger light on my cell phone.
Wow, what do we do now, Gillian?
Gillian. Let's peep. No, nothing on the motion detector. Appears to go straight down. Like the hallway, these stairs don't have any dust on them. In other words, our friends use this, right? I see.
It's a very narrow stairway. We'll have to go down single file.
Okay, who's going to take the point?
That's obvious. The guy with the light.
Hey, that's not fair!
He's right, though.
Well, what do we have here?
It's the hospital corridor.
It's the same hallway, but not the one that's on the first floor.
So what does that mean?
An entire floor of Queen's Hospital has been duplicated underground.
Wow.
So the same floor is both upstairs and downstairs. Sort of like parallel worlds.
No,
so that
taking it a
desolate
bit far.
setup upstairs is all just a smokescreen. They're making it look like the place is closed down, but in reality, they're keeping themselves quite busy.
Gillian, that means we're already right in the middle of their headquarters. Please use extreme caution.
I'm always cautious. Don't worry about it. I never die. Or as they say in that old YouTube clip, one of my favorites, I never lose! I miss those days. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna guess this works just like the other place. The monitors and control consoles also appear well cared for. In other words, this stuff gets looked at regularly. You better get real careful. The switch is here to open the doors. Well, you know what to do. What's this? Unlike the first floor, there are only 2 door switches. Oh, that's weird. Alright, I'll push switch number 1. Door number 1 open. Let's check out the first room. Finger on the blaster. This looks exactly like the other room, except it's, like, used. The lights are on, unlike upstairs. Alright, let's look over the entire room. Whoa. Hello. It's a Snatcher! Don't scare me like that. It's just a specimen. That's good. There's an operating table in the middle of the room. This appears to be the real treatment area. With these lights, it actually looks like a real hospital. Various X-ray devices have been installed in the ceiling. A number of brand new medical monitors are installed. Okay. It appears to be a standard operating table. Cables run from it to a number of the machines around the room. It's a model of a human skeleton, no doubt used for an anatomical study. Are you sure that's what it is? This is rather grotesque. It's somewhat distorted. For a medical model, it's quite inaccurate. That's not a good sign. I'm not picking up any movement, at least not anymore. There was some movement, but I've lost it now. You should have told me that earlier, man. The surface of the bed is still quite warm, it's as if someone was just lying here until just moments ago. Okay. These are monitors for ultrasound, MRI scanners, and other imaging equipment. They are already connected to nearby machines. Besides the standard X and gamma rays, they also project neutron and proton particle beams with this equipment. I would suspect that it is used in cancer treatment. Oh yeah, because of the cancer cells when they're in sunlight. Let's look over the entire room. It's gone! Hmm? The skeleton is gone? After they were there a moment ago. Motion. I read movement. This room. Gillian, watch it! Wah! Hello. Shoot! Aim for the head! Oh, that head. Okay. Shooting in the mouth didn't seem to do anything.
Did I get it?
The Snatcher's functions have been terminated. There's no doubt now that this is their maintenance facility. This one was probably still waiting to get its artificial skin.
I mean, there was only a head to shoot.
So this is what they really look like, huh?
Yeah, that's the scariest thing about them. You can't tell them from real people once they've got that skin on.
Perhaps that's humanity's great weakness. We're always judging books by their cover.
And it's just that human weakness that they're out to take advantage of.
Truer words have never been spoken.
All right, Random. Metal, let's go. The HQ's junk squad can take care of him later. We've got an investigation to do.
Oh, no, you don't. I think he's truly dead this time. I think he's definitely dead. Terminated this time. Yes, all of his functions have ceased. I don't read any residual energy either.
Impressive! Looks like I misjudged you, Junker.
That was quite a tough customer. Get a few hundred of those together and that would be it. I'll say things like that. Gillian, let's get on with the investigation. Looking good, Mr. Snatcher. The remains of the Snatcher are on the floor. I'm so sad he got a hit on me, though. That was my bad. Double tap is a rule, you know. Shut up, Yeti. It appears to be a standard operating table. Cables run from it to a number of the... Yeah, we know that. Smell. The stench from that Snatcher we wasted is still around. Let's talk to him. So it looks like this is where they're doing their treatment. The proof is over there on the floor. Let's go out in the hall. Just like that last one, you never know when they might pop up. Keep your blaster ready, Gillian. Oh, it's always ready. Try me. To be fair, I wasn't expecting it to pop up and cover the entire flipping screen. Almost made me jump a little bit. Alright, well, let's try door number 2. Wonder how one can get the third door open. There must be some kind of trick or something. I mean, there's only 2 buttons. Might as well close door number 1. Alright, let's check out door number 2. Let's take a look in the second room. We're in room number 2. Look at this! Some kind of testing equipment is running. That's a real nasty sound. Gets on my nerves. This room seems to be their real biotech research lab. Looks like Frankenstein could show up any minute. It is well equipped with micro manipulators, various types of lasers. It has a microsurgery system. Right. Yes. There are a number of jars for formaldehyde or whatever, and other chemicals. There are a number of machines for biotech experiments. It seems they are quite serious about their work. They are all the finest quality monitors, microscopes, and the like. Samples mutated cells and organs with tumors. This should be a comma in here. Samples, mutated cells, and organs with tumors. I don't want to look at this stuff. Well, you have to. There are a number of cell cultures and other specimens. It's all rather grotesque. This is quite an impressive array of equipment. Some university hospitals are not stocked as well. NMR, nuclear magnetic resonance microscopes, STMs, scanning tunnel microscopes, high voltage electron microscopes, electron beam holography cameras, is that how you say that? Streak cameras. Gillian, the Snatchers obviously possess much greater intelligence than we had previously given them credit for. Nevertheless, their technology seems somewhat dated. Dated? What do you mean by that? The equipment and techniques they're using, most of these methods were abandoned years ago. Around the time of the catastrophe, I take it. This is well behind the current level of technology in most developed countries. It's a rough approximation, but would say that they are 20 to 30 years behind the times. What's more, judging from the imbalance of the research material here, it appears to be primarily the work of one individual. You're telling me that all this work on the Snatcher's artificial skin is being carried out by one person and not some government institution? The design of this lab itself is in violation of a number of the biohazard prevention safety codes. While a few safety cabinets have been installed, there is no autoclave or gas sterilizer anywhere. This is quite far from P4 level. I seriously doubt that this lab was set up by government or any other large organization. That's a lot to say. This is quite an impressive array of equipment. Indeed. DNA synthesizers, DNA synthesizers, DNA sequencers, a nucleic acid extractor, a chromatography equipment, automatic pipetting devices, pipetting maybe. That's a particle accelerator used to generate a stream of heavy particles from a number of different treatment techniques. The machine is in standby mode. This is kind of stretching the knowledge of my English language here. The English language here. It looks like the Snatchers were working on artificial skin regeneration techniques not A, what do I keep saying A? We're working on artificial skin regeneration techniques as well as various cancer treatments. Everything is quite neatly organized. There are samples here of monoclonal antibodies. What in the world is that? Antibodies which are said to have beneficial effects on cancerous melanomas. Melanomas? There's no mistake, this is definitely their maintenance hospital. Argon lasers, argon dye lasers. It's a device for selectively destroying certain types of cancer cells. They also have the latest gene cannon. Gene cannon sounds awesome. The room is illuminated with red light. It makes for a very disquieting atmosphere. What are they doing here? What's with all the samples? This looks like a lot more like a place to treat skin cancer. A lot more than a place to treat skin cancer. Phew, what a smell. Ooh, it smells a lot like rotten fish or some... That's a smell of decomposing protein. That's a smell of cancerous skin cells, like Gibson wrote about it. Like, my English is horrible right now. I've been playing this too long. Oh, I can't stand the smell. Let's get out of here. Ooh, I feel sick. So now we're down to just room number 3. We don't know how to open it. Let's search the thing more. There's gotta be something. Besides the reception, the design of the reception booth is the same as upstairs. Yep. Let's investigate the switches. Doors. It says morgue. Morgue? Asking where dead bodies are kept? Yes. Only 2 buttons here. There's only 2 buttons. Maybe it can only be opened using those 2 buttons. 1 and 2 at the same time.
Alright, let's try pushing both buttons simultaneously.
The 2 buttons are on opposite panels, so there's no way one person can push them both alone. But if 2 of us work together, it might do it.
That's it, Gillian. It makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't.
It's the same system they used to use in nuclear missile silos in the late 20th century. Eliminates the risk of one man going nuts and acting alone.
Well, it's hard to be sure, but let's give it a try anyway.
Yeah.
I've got button 1. Random, you push number 2. You ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Come on!
Nice.
You did it! Door number 3 opened.
With safety measures like that, they must have had a good reason for wanting to keep it closed.
Alright, so, from what we know of Snatchers, they don't value human life a whole lot, so I'm gonna guess that this morgue is an absolute fucking mess. let's check this out, the last thing we do tonight. Let's go. Are you ready, Random? Let's have a look at the last room.
Good God!
I read 4 human skeletons in this room.
It's their morgue.
Perhaps victims of the Snatchers?
Well, it doesn't look like whoever put them here was too worried about making sure they would rest in peace.
No, it doesn't. These have got to be their victims.
This is probably where they hide the bodies of the originals they snatch from places like Outer Heaven.
They probably picked Outer Heaven because it gets a lot of VIP traffic. Plus, during masquerade time, they could work the place and still keep their identities secret.
Yeah, and the guy who set up the link between them and Outer Heaven was Freddy, that taxi driver. They must have gone after him not because of who he was, but what he did. After all, with a taxi, there's plenty of chances to milk your customers for information.
True that.
That's probably how they learned about Outer Heaven and Plato's Cavern.
I've been wondering what they had done with the bodies.
Want to hide a book? What better place than the library? Need to hide a body? How about the morgue?
And for them, keeping the bodies hidden is crucial. I mean, if somebody who's supposed to be dead is out walking the streets, it wouldn't be too hard to figure out that something screwy is going on.
That means that if we can figure out who these bodies were, then we've just nailed 4 Snatchers.
This music, though. It appears to have been a proper morgue at one time, but now it's being used as a little more than a closet. It appears that they're just using this room to hide these bodies. There are a few droppings on the floor from mice, who are no doubt feeding on the bodies. Delicious. One thing in the room besides these bodies is some dust and scraps, as well as the maggots infesting the newest body. There's a ventilation duct on one side of the room. Ugh, what a horrible smell. I don't know why you smell this. Phew, that stench. So that's what rotting protein smells like. The decomposition process releases numerous gases. Yeah, thanks. Ugh. A number of different insect larvae have infested the body. It hasn't been well preserved, to say the least. But it's definitely a human body. Yikes. The insects infesting a decomposing body can be divided into 8 large groups. Each of those groups works on the body for roughly 15 days, making an 8 by 15 day. 8 times 15 day, or 4-month cycle. As such, an analysis of the variety, number, and size of the organisms on the body allows a rather accurate estimation of which group is currently present. In other words, you can figure out how long the victim's been dead without analyzing the body itself, right? On this particular body, flies have laid eggs, and the maggots have grown into adult flies, so it has been less than 30 days since death. Wow, that's recent. As for the other 3 bodies, 1 full cycle has been completed, so at least 4 months have passed. One of the bodies is still decomposing. The other 3 are little more than skeletons. The position of the bodies suggests that they were simply thrown into the room. There's a cover on the duct, but it has been weakened by oxidation. Can you determine the cause of death? The bodies are severely damaged. Such a determination would require more extensive facilities than are available here. What about the identity of the victims? Hair, clothing, even teeth, anything that could be used to make an identification is gone. They clearly saw teeth. There's plenty of teeth, right there. Damn Snatchers. They were careful to make sure their identities didn't get out. Even if we had some teeth, we might be able to make an ID. If we even had some teeth. There's teeth right there! What about these teeth here? They've been deliberately misaligned to prevent identification. What? Then I guess we'll never be able to ID them. There is a way. What? Oh. We can perform a simulated reconstruction. Fortunately, the skulls of the victims are still intact. Reconstruction, eh? Good idea. Great idea! Alright, let's do that. Metal, let's do this reconstruction thing on the bodies.
Now performing simulated reconstruction of the head and facial features of each of the 4 victims. Commencing with victim number 1. Now performing craniometric analysis. X-ray and sagittal X-ray, magnetic resonance imaging, and positron CT data gathered. Complete cranial data now being compiled. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction. First, victim's age. Estimate based on 1. Presence or absence of cranial
Science.
fontanelles and chroma of epicranial sutures. 2. Area of facial region and cranium. 3. Height of upper and lower jaw and development of alveolar part. And 4. Location of cranial center of gravity. Next, victim's sex. Estimate based on 1. Overall size of cranium. 2. Parietal bone angle. And 3. Development of splachocranium. Lastly, victim's race. Estimate based on 1. Overall cranial configuration. 2. Volume of intercranial cavity. And 3. Mass of the skull. Now commencing soft feature reconstruction based on average results of above analysis. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of average values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features.
Oh.
Reconstruction of head of first victim completed.
Nielsen.
It's Freddie Nielsen.
Moving on to second victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features of victim number 2. Now starting craniometric analysis.
They even got his hairstyle down. Amazing.
Compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction.
A woman.
Reconstructing.
Think.
Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's
Is it
race
Lisa?
10% based on use of average values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features.
Yeah, it's Lisa.
Reconstruction of head of second victim completed.
That's Lisa Nielsen.
Again, with her
Moving on to
hairstyle.
third victim. Now commencing reconstruction
Cool.
of features of victim number 3. Now starting craniometric analysis. Complete cranial data now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous.
Do we have to do this every time?
Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of average values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head.
Isn't that the owner of the hospital?
Who in the world is that?
That's the director of Queen's Hospital.
Director.
Shin Fui, what's his face?
Chin Chu O Gillian. Moving on to last victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features.
Alright,
of
well,
victim number
nothing shocking
This
thus
one's
far.
the most recent. It's still decomposing.
Yeah.
Now starting craniometric analysis. Complete cranial data now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing.
That looks familiar.
Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of average values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features.
It's the chief.
Reconstruction of head of final victim completed.
It's Chief Benson.
It's the chief!
What?
The chief is a snatcher! The Benson on the scrap of that patient record was Benson Cunningham.
Judging from the condition of the body, I would estimate that the snatching took place approximately 1 month ago.
So it was the chief who sabotaged our turbocycle. In those matches we found in Harry's room, the chief must have put them there to try to set him up.
No doubt Harry figured it out and decided to leave that face-to-face message. Wait a minute. Didn't Mika say that Harry had left to go find the chief?
That's right. He was probably trying to track down some evidence on the chief.
Gillian, I'd say that this Harry has put himself in a pretty dangerous spot.
If it was the chief that sabotaged the turbocycle, doesn't that mean that he already knows we're onto him?
Damn! Harry and Mika are in danger!
That's a great picture, by the way.
That's
Uh-oh.
far enough, Junker. Your little investigation is over.
It's them!
Who? Snatchers?
Get them!
Welp. No, my gun.
My arm!
That face.
My blaster! I'm hit in the leg!
Is that the best you can do, Junker?
Who's there? Jin Shuo, you scum!
It seems you still have some fight left in you. You two are finished, but our plans move forward. We are now entering Phase 2. And when we do, not only this city, but the entire world will be ours to command.
Of course.
Phase 2? What are you talking about?
As you know, our operations have been hindered up to now by the flaws in our artificial skin. The skin's shortcomings have kept us away from ultraviolet rays, forcing us to do our work at night, underground, or in the winter. In the end, we had to construct a hospital like this, all because of the flaws in our artificial skin. This was the only difference between us and you humans. But now we have broken this barrier.
Huh?
We are on the verge of developing a perfect artificial skin, thanks to the cooperation of a new partner in our plan.
Perfect artificial skin? A new partner?
Once we have the new skin, nothing will be able to stop us. And with that, our plan moves to Phase 2. Our little experiment in this city will end, and we'll move in force to take over the world.
Don't be so sure. You won't get out of the city that easy.
You humans are always so overconfident, so naive.
What are you talking about?
I'm sure you're aware that the Kyoto Summit, being held to decide how to handle the Snatcher problem, opens tomorrow.
Metal, is that right?
Yes. Countries around the world are concerned about the Snatcher problem. It will be one of the main topics discussed at this year's summit.
That's right. Tomorrow, we attack the summit.
That face, though.
You must be crazy.
I need that as an emote.
Security there will be incredible. You won't even get close.
Must I explain everything to you, Junker? Aren't you even aware that a fellow Junker will be giving a special presentation
Benson.
at the summit?
The chief, Cunningham. So that's why you snatched him.
We've known that your chief would be speaking at the summit for over 3 months now.
Gillian, the summit is tomorrow. We have to hurry.
Listen, we have your chief. You Junkers are at our mercy, and so is this city. And tomorrow, we move on the world.
The world!
Stop us now. We will finally achieve our long-awaited goal of global domination.
We'll defeat it with
Who is
science!
this we you keep talking about?
We are an evolved life form, given life in the depths of the Kremlin by our creator, Modnar. We are a new race.
No, you're just robots.
Modnar? Modnar? The Kremlin? Those names are familiar, but...
Our goal is to snatch all of the world's leaders and then achieve total control of human thought and worldwide racial unification.
You're insane. Humanity
You're insane. Racism will never go away.
You underestimate the strength of the human spirit.
I think not. In the same way as the Nazis, our strategy begins with the overpowering of the spirit of the people. We will strike at you humans' weakest point, the most primitive part of your psychological makeup, your suspiciousness and fear. By provoking suspicion and mistrust throughout the populace, we will destroy that fragile fabric which holds your society together.
What, were you made in Russia? Oh, wait.
Trust. Fear is you humans' weak point. It is the primitive part of your brains that binds you forever to your animal ancestors and makes you vulnerable. By stimulating that part of your atavistic instincts, our plan can succeed magnificently.
Gillian, at this rate, they'll kill us all. You've got to get out alive. You're a junker.
Just what have you have in mind?
I've got a big fireworks show ready for them. Better that than get snatched.
What? You're gonna blow yourself up? No, we're better off fighting together.
Hey, it won't work. I'm hit in the thigh. Ow, oh, damn. A bounty hunter can't do anything with a leg wound like this. I might as well have been shot in the head.
There must be some way out of here.
Hey, I wasn't doing this job just for fun. I stayed ready for situations
You went
like
full
this.
anime?
I've always been prepared to go out with a bang.
It's December. A little late for fireworks.
So it'll be an off-season show.
No, I can't let you.
My belt's packed with TNT PX. You know, that really strong stuff they use in the mines on Mars. One push, and this whole hospital will go. No trouble at all.
Why?
No time to sit around thinking, Junker Boy. Go! What are you doing? Get your butt moving, you fool!
Get your
Get
butt
out of
moving,
this
you
airship.
fool.
I've got a powerful strobe on me. Its flash will screw up their sensors long enough for you to get out. Now, you with me? Fireworks are better from a distance anyway, Gillian.
Are you two finished chatting? Then
No.
I think it's time for you to die.
I was gonna say that guy looks like a Simpsons Vegeta, right?
Get ready. When I give the signal,
Nice to see like an
break into the
X-Way.
air shaft and run, and don't forget your blaster.
Metal, stay with me.
Yes, sir.
Random.
Gillian! Doesn't look like I'm gonna have a chance to call in that debt you owe me.
Don't worry. I'll pay it back to the Snatchers with interest.
All right, go! Run, Gillian!
Sorry about the desync. All right.
Metal, are you okay?
I don't think he's okay.
Something broken? What happened?
Random blew himself up after getting us into this air shaft.
Random.
Gillian, that explosion should have taken all of Queen's Hospital with it.
The thick walls of this duct must have shielded us from enough of the blast. If it wasn't for Random, we wouldn't have made it. Oh, Random.
Gillian, we have no time for grief now. We must get back to Junker headquarters as quickly as possible. Harry and Mika are in danger.
You're right. And I have to keep my promise to Random. But first, we have to figure out how to get out of here.
I can't see a thing. What should we do?
No, shit. Let's look. Can you see anything? It's completely dark in here. My optical sensors cannot function. Well, I could turn on the light. Well, it's a bit dark in here, but I'll try to save everything that has happened up to this point. Yeah, I have streamed a little longer than we should. So why don't we just end things here? How about? Seems good, right? Nice place to stop. So yeah. Interesting stuff. The story has definitely picked up from where we were last time, huh? Quite a bit, I'd say. Oh, you want a good old stretch. Ooh. Alright. Well, it's getting closer and closer to midnight, and I honestly want to take a break from the computer for a while before I go to bed. Gotta say though, Snatcher's turning out to be quite a good game. I mean, yeah, it's just basically a visual novel text adventure, essentially. But it's good, damn it. I like it. I still wonder what the hell was up with Katrina's towel. Because you gotta remember, that's the towel that presumably Gillian had for himself. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't want to think about that too much. Skin tight towel? Yeah, like neon skin tights. What the hell? Does that even absorb any water? Or is it there to make you moist? Alright. I'm gonna stop thinking about this now and do something else. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I don't know how long you were here for, Axway. I'm sorry if I ended things as soon as you joined, though. But hey, good to see you regardless. I guess next time we'll continue with Snatcher. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll see what happens, though. I hope everyone had a very nice, Monday, start of the week. Yet again deceived. Sorry, man. It's the timing, I swear. It was good to see you regardless, though, like I said. It's always nice when, the old regulars come in, or when someone new comes in. It's always good, you know? As I keep saying that I never do anything about, I should really just advertise myself more somewhere. But, that's not my style. I just like hanging out with you guys. Take care, Axway. And take care of the rest of you. Because we're gonna end things here. So, as always, be good to each other, take care, and have a good night. Bye.